I'm a bread maker. 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 We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Shots me in the club, spinning them ends, smelling like ginger man oil in my bins. Drop top down and I'm rolling two friends. Bread making everywhere, starting new trends. Look at baby girl, she looks so good. She say she want a hustler, represent the hood. Knots in my pocket make peace say You can't touch me even if you dream that you could. I'm so fresh. Yes, I'm fly. I got that money, yeah, man. I'm the guy. Shutting me down, no, use a lie. Ginger man, top bread maker in the shy. We got the rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Shorty looking good, she got her hair done. She out with her friends and they wanna have fun. They want a bread maker, they want a bread maker, they want a bread maker, they want a bread maker. My gear fresh, my whip white, my girl raw, cause my game tight. I'm a bread maker, I'm a bread maker, I'm a bread maker, I'm a bread maker. I don't spit game, I just talk money. Can't communicate like that, then all your words sound funny. I'm a bread maker, I'm a bread maker, I'm a bread maker, I'm a bread maker. It's bread making 101 and I'm the head of the class. And if you unable to pass, cause I thumb up your eye. You a day late, dollar short, never picked on the court. Claim to be a hustler, but can't pay child support. Money up, do what? No shorts, raw cut. Gooly goons posted up, money long pulling up. Out here with the tumbleweed, selling like you can't believe. Keep a trick on my sleeve, that's my shawty. We got the left van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Shorty looking good, she got her hair done. She out with her friends and they wanna have fun. They want a bread maker, they want a bread maker, they want a bread maker, they want a.
Yeah, y'all already know I'm excited. I'm excited, especially when it comes down to the Chicago sky. Y'all already know that I'll be off the chain excited. So happy. Very, very, very happy that this is going down. You know what I'm saying? Keisha, I sent to your I sent it to your doggone Instagram. So you should have it if you want to come up. But yeah, man, listen, y'all. Ain't nobody playing with these people here, round here. Ain't nobody playing with these people round here, man. Tyler Marsh has been doing his mastermind on how he could make this an impactful, not just a winning year, but an impactful year for the Chicago fans. Y'all didn't hear me. He wanted to be an impactful year for the Chicago fans, like a real transition of things that has happened. Man, this man had put together a serious roster, y'all. This man had put together a serious roster, y'all. And then, not only did he put together a serious roster, he went to go and get 3 assistant Black female coaches. 3 female Black coaches. Two of them were already head coaches in their prior jobs. 2 of them. 2 of them was head coaches already. Like, wow. It should be in your Instagram, Keisha. Wow, wow, wow. What a power move. Exciting. Her name is Reena Wakama. Hired here as an assistant coach by Tyler Marsh. In his input, Tyler Marsh is like making some moves to make sure that we enjoy this season, y'all. I'm telling y'all. And then on top of it, him and Jeff P, they talk to the veterans that's coming in here. They got all the veterans coming in here as, hey man, y'all already know the scheme. Y'all know the deal. You know, you ladies, y'all got to get yourselves in order. You ain't coming in here to be no stars of the show. We already got a star, and we got a mega star and a superstar. So you ain't got to come in here trying to be the star of the show. Now, if you a star in your role, can't nobody stop you. But if you know what I'm saying, you coming in here trying to talk about you finna take Chicago by storm. No, they already got a winner. I beg to differ. Tyler Marsh like, hey, you gonna come up in here, you gonna know that Angel and Camila are the cornerstones of this offense. And you gonna make sure that y'all ball out. Y'all ball out. And do what you need to do. He went and got Reena Wakama himself. Took her from Nigeria. She's the head coach of Nigerian basketball and the first female to ever win in Nigerian basketball ever. Y'all don't understand what he just did. He went and snatched some. Jeff P got a whole bunch of heart. But Tyler Marsh got them business. He went and snatched the Nigerian coach and said, come over here. We got something for you. So I'm going to read off what and who our new assistant coach is. Reena Wakama. That's how they say it. Reena Wakama. Say Chicago Sky named Nigerian women's national team head coach Reena Wakama to coaching staff. The Chicago Sky announces today that Reena Wakama will join head coach Tyler Marsh's staff as an assistant coach. This comes after the Sky's previously named Courtney Paris and Tanisha Wright as the assistant coaches. Rena has proved that she has a winning mindset and attitude, Marsh said. We seen her success this past summer with the Nigerian national team and the Olympics, building on the impressive winning record and extensive background in coaching and player development. She is excellent young leader and coach who will make a significant impact on Sky's program. Wakama recently led Nigerian women's national team to the new heights after gaining success in the 2024 Paris Olympics this past summer. She was hired as the Nigerian women's national basketball head coach in June 2023 and became the first female coach to ever win the women's Afro basketball title in August 2023. She led Nigeria to the quarterfinal stage, where no African team, men or women, were able to make it out of the group stage prior to that. As one of the youngest head coaches in Olympic history, Wakama was awarded Best Coach by FIBA after her achievements in Paris. She received this in Paris, y'all, that just passed, the summer passed, when America just won and beat Paris. You got what I'm saying in the Olympic Games. It says, I'm honored and thankful for Jeff and Tyler for granting me the opportunity to join the Chicago Sky family. Wakama said, Tyler has one of the best basketball minds in the industry, and I'm excited to help him bring his vision to life. I look forward to serving the organization and working alongside the other brilliant minds and staff to create a brand of basketball that is not only competitive, but also fun to watch. Let's get to work. She said, let's get to work. Man, come on, y'all. Y'all got to be excited, man. Y'all got to know what's about to happen, man. Y'all got to be excited of what's going to happen, y'all. I see it, man. Check it out. It says, the Raleigh, North Carolina native joined the coaching staff at Tulane in 2024 as an assistant coach. Prior to her time with the Green Wave, she spent a year at Stony Brook in a similar role from 2023 to 2024, where she helped lead the team to a 28-5 overall record after winning the Coastal Athletic Association regular season title with a 16-2 record. She also spent 6 years at Manhattan College as the director of basketball operations and then as the assistant coach with Jasper. Wakama was also a former standout collegiate player out of the Western Carolina University from 2010 to 2014, where she was named Southern Conference All-Tournament second team honors and a 3-time SoCon academic team honoree. She made 121 starts over her 4-year career and averaged 10.4 points per game in her senior year with the Catamounts. Chicago will tip off the 2025 regular season on Saturday, May the 17th, against Indiana at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, 12 p.m. CT. The Sky will also play 3 preseason games in 2025, including 2 against Minnesota on May the 6th and the 10th, and 1 against Brazil's national team at LSU May the 2nd. Follow Chicago Sky and the social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. We are here. We are here to celebrate this young sister coming on from being a head coach, y'all, to coming here and doing an assistant coach job for Tyler Marsh. She joining Tanisha Wright and Courtney Paris. I think that at the end of the day, we right now are witnessing. What's up, Sister Keisha?
What's up, Boklar?
We listen. I'm so damn excited, man. Straight up, Tyler Marsh put this together. That wasn't Jeff Pete.
Yeah, I agree.
That was Tyler Marsh. He went Hey, he went out there and got that girl from Nigeria. Look, the African said, "Hey, what do you do? What do you do? You bring her back here.
You so crazy, bro.
You bring her back here now." He like, she finna be in Chicago. We gotta get all these chicks in, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get this shit straight.
Right?
Hey, Tyler
What's
Marsh
up, Kevin?
mission. What's up, Kevin Lawson? I see you, Miss D. What's happening, Miss D? Yeah, man. Tyler Marsh like, Sister Keisha. Tyler Marsh like, hey, if ain't nobody gonna do it, I'ma do it, goddamn it. If ain't nobody gonna say it, I'ma say it. We need help.
Well, I think for Tyler Marsh is I think he's doing the right thing by surrounding himself with strong female coaches who have been able to take on leadership roles on
What's
their
up,
own.
Lovey?
So I think what happens with that is, even if you're a new head coach, you can I think it's a good thing to surround yourself with people that have led before, especially have led teams before. Whether it be Tanisha Wright with Atlanta and this young lady, because I think she's only like 30 or 31. This young lady led the Nigerian team in the Olympics, and they were pretty good in the Olympics. So I would say he's trying to make sure he have enough wisdom around him and leadership intangibles to where these young ladies, these women can relate with his roster. Wherever he lacks, he can get feedback from them, and he knows it comes from a place because these women have been in that shoe before. So they're gonna, I think, I don't know. I agree with somebody in the chat. I think this is all Tyler Marsh. I don't know if Jeff P would have picked these women if it would have just been his decision.
Hey, King Pisces Nation.
But of course, you got the optics, right? So you did get rid of Teaspoon, and she's still beloved.
Right.
So, and you are in Chi-Town. So maybe
in Chicago.
You're in Chicago. So maybe it's a great optics move to have strong Black women who have been proven to be able to lead the backup Tyler Marsh.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the way it went down with Teaspoon. So it could be two things. It could be that Jeff P is like okay with this.
Makers, what's up, ADP?
It might Jeff P might be okay with this way forward because he knows how the optics. Because people are still talking about how Teaspoon was done because of the coach, the person we see Teaspoon to be. So I think he's trying to right the ship. If it's just for optics, cool. I don't care what Jeff P.
It's the optics with Jeff P. But yeah, Tyler Marsh's person.
But with Tyler Marsh, he's trying to surround himself with competent people that can help him lead whenever he falls short. Because you know, doing something new, bro, Claude, there's always gonna be some doing a new job. You gonna fall short at some point.
It's gonna be some hiccups.
Yeah. So he's hoping
some hiccups
with these women. He's hoping he's got assistant coaches that are gonna tell him the real. And you know, Tanisha Wright definitely gonna tell him the real. So,
oh yeah, hey, you know, Tanisha Wright don't hold her tongue.
No,
she ain't gonna listen. One thing Tanisha Wright ain't gonna do, she ain't gonna play with you. She gonna tell you how you know what I mean, how she feel. She you know what I mean, like she told Kelsey Plum, like, your ass is trash. You over here doing that extra bull ass over here. You could have just went on. You ain't have to shoot the ball at the last second. You foul. You know what I'm saying? But Kelsey Plum didn't care. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I think that, listen, I think that what he got right now, Sister Keisha, he got Tanisha Wright from the Atlanta Dream. She fresh off of a head coaching job. No matter what they say it is, she also was coach of the year before.
She was.
She also led them to more winning that they had in the whole franchise.
She did.
Last year, it was just an off year. She was trying to put things together. It was a lot of injuries, and she didn't have enough time to do no winning.
Right. I agree.
That's what I think. I ain't giving her no excuse, but I believe that, she tried to do it. Jordan Canada was out for over half of the season.
Then Ryan Howard went down.
Then Ryan Howard was out.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Then what's her name was out too. Alicia Gray was out for a little bit.
Yep.
She didn't play all the games. So, it's like, I don't think that everybody really understand that what he's done right now with having these 3 strong women, Sister Keisha, is basically the same move that me and K-Sap has done with you and you all. You got what I'm saying? Inclusion of women make you smarter. At a women's sport, this is a women's thing. This is not just no man's sport. This is a woman's thing because we're talking about women's professional basketball. So this is a women's thing because y'all know the inner emotions. Just like y'all was calling it with Kennedy Carter. You say, I'm going to keep it a buck. She did that shit.
I mean, and look, let's keep it real. Rena was named best coach at the Olympics.
In the Olympics that just passed.
On the world stage. Out of all the coaches, because out of all the coaches that came to compete, Bro Claude, she was named best coach because of how her team played. Because they had never won anything. Man or woman, like you said.
Man or woman.
They had never advanced past a certain point. So I'm thinking what Tyler Marshall's trying to do is to tap into a lot of these women that know their X's and O's and can lead and can fill in the gaps where he falls short.
Oh yeah.
Of course. And he's not intimidated by him either.
Yeah. So y'all that just got in the chat, hit the like button, and here goes some information, y'all. Y'all ready?
Reena Wakama, the head coach of the Nigeria women's national basketball team, was the only female head coach in the competition. She steered Nigeria to the women's Afrobasket finals.
It's nothing but God. This has been probably the most memorable and probably the best 3 weeks of my life. Earlier this year, I was even contemplating, it was probably one of the toughest coaching years I've had. And I was on the verge of really questioning, like, God, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Just give me a sign. And I kept with it, just, trying to figure it out. And June 30th was the biggest sign that he could give me. Literally 2 weeks has been amazing. I met my team, I think in, was it June 25th? I just met my team. So I just recruited my team too, maybe a week prior. So when I tell you what God can do, no man can destroy.
My daughter.
Hey, y'all hear that? She put herself out there on Front Street. She took the risk. You know what I mean? She took the risk, y'all. And you know what? Shout out to Chicago Sky and Jeff Pagliosha. I know his ass ain't originally think of the shit, but I'm gonna give him some love because he got the amen in, right, Sister Keisha? He got the amen in this. Am I right? I can't hear you. I think you done muted yourself.
Oh, I was on mute because you was playing the thing. Yeah, he got an amen in it.
So we gonna go and look at the roster. So right now we got Alex Wilson, y'all already know. I had already broke down who Alex Wilson is. She a 5'9" guard. She's like a replica of Kennedy Carter. She's a slasher. She can handle the ball. She could put it on the floor. You know what I'm saying? She could do just about anything when it comes to attacking the basket. She could twerk her body any which way. You know what I'm saying? She could twerk her body any which way. So she's from Australia, but if you look at her film and her footage, Alex Wilson is definitely one of the people that I really, really want to see. I really want to see her in the American strategy, y'all. I want to see how she looks coming out the gate. Then we got Elizabeth Williams, who got 10 years. She from Duke. She a real 6'3". Like Angel say, I'm a real 6'3". She 200 pounds plus. 200 pounds plus.
Right.
Says she has appeared in 287 games with 235 starts. Career totals include 2,477 points, 1,680 rebounds, 444 blocks, 374 assists, and 254 steals. The WNBA Most Improved Player in 2016, the WNBA All Defensive Team in 2020. She won 2 All Defensive Team awards in 2020 and 2023, just recently. She won 1 Most Improved Player in 2016 and 1 Sportsmanship Award in 2023. So that's Elizabeth Williams. She gonna be playing backup, and she all right to play backup to Camila Cardoso. Wow. Like, wow. Wow. With a resume like that. Then, of course, we know who Mariah Jefferson is. You know, I think that Mariah Jefferson ain't really get a good opportunity. She has a opportunity here. She was on the all-rookie team. She was selected second in the overall pick by San Antonio Stars in 2016 WNBA draft. Did y'all know she was drafted second overall? That's pretty high in the draft. That's really high. That's the second. That's Olivia Miles.
Yeah,
that's how they was looking at her.
What's going on with Mo Jeff, Bro Claude, is the injuries then robbed her.
Yeah.
Yeah, the injuries have robbed Mo Jeff.
It says she played in 3 seasons in San Antonio and Las Vegas, acquired by Dallas Wings prior to 2019 season, waived by Dallas during the 2022 season, and picked up by Minnesota, signed with Phoenix as a free agent in 2023 season, traded to Connecticut for Rebecca Allen prior to 2024. So that's Mariah Jefferson. Maybe she'll get that 5'6" frame going. Angel Reese. Oh yeah, Chicago Chi-Town Barbie is in the house. She averaged 13.6 points, 13.1 rebounds per game, and 1.9 assists per game. It says career highlights, 2024 All-Rookie Team, all-time leader in consecutive double-doubles, 2024 highlights with Chicago, Angel Reese, the 15th. Reese's 15 offensive rebounds through the first 3 games of the season, tied the second in WNBA history for the most through a player first 3 games. Damn, I didn't know she broke that record. Say she is tied with Natalie Williams in 1999 and ranks 1 behind Yolanda Griffith with 16 in 1999. She is the 6th player all time and the first since A'ja Wilson in 2018 to begin the season with 3 straight games with 10 or more points and 8 or more rebounds. It says she is the only rookie this season that scored 10 or more points in each of their first 5 games and is the first rookie in Sky history to score in double figures in each of the first 5 games. It says her 26 rebounds are the most in the 3-game stretch to begin a career in the Sky history. She ranked first in WNBA offensive rebounds per game, 5.1 in the first total rebounds per game, 13.1. Reese had 3 or more offensive rebounds in each of her first 9 career games, which ranks second all time in consecutive games with 3 offensive boards. We already know. Chi-Town Barbie, she ready to go, y'all. She already ready to go. We love her. We support her. She's a champion. Now to add to that, she's a champion in Unrivaled. She also became the Defensive Player of the Year in the inaugural season of Unrivaled. She has gained a 2-bag full of goodies. When she come back, she is going to be a stretch 4. Can't wait, y'all. Ariel Atkins. Ariel Atkins is a guard. 14.9 points per game, 3.4 rebounds, 3.1 assists. Ariel Atkins, real easy for Ariel Atkins. WNBA champion 2019. WNBA All-Star 2021-2022. Olympic gold medalist 2022. W All-Star Defensive First Team 2022. W All-Star Defensive Second Team 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. W All Rookie Team 2018. So she won 5 all defensive teams in her career, and one she was on the rookie team when she first entered the WNBA. Ariel Atkins, y'all, I can't wait to see her in motion. Y'all already know she can't wait to start playing. Rebecca Allen, 6'2" guard, 162 pounds. Career transactions. Signed with the New York Liberty as a free agent on February 2nd, 2015. Re-signed with the New York 6 times in June 21st, 2016, February 7th, 2017, February 9th, 2018, February 11th, 2019, April 26th, 2021, and February 4th, 2022. Traded to the Connecticut Suns in a 3-team trade with New York, Dallas on January 16, 2023. Y'all already know. Rebecca Allen has appeared in 40 regular season contests, starting with 27 in her first season with the Suns, averaging 6.4 points, 2.8 rebounds, 1.9 assists, 0.9 steals, and the team leading in career high 13 blocks per game. Damn. 13 blocks per game. That means she a rim protector by nature. Recorded her first 1,000 career points against the Sky on 2012. Y'all ain't got to mention that shit. Y'all ain't got to mention that. Say Rachel, she reached 500 career rebounds on September against the Liberty and tallied up a high of 24 points against the Mercury on August the 24th. So Rebecca Allen, I'm excited to see what she could do on the floor. What you think, Sister Keisha, about Rebecca Allen?
I would say I didn't watch Phoenix a whole bunch last year. I do know she was starting more than Sophie Cunningham was. I think she started over her before she got hurt. My only pause on Rebecca Allen is Back injuries are very iffy. Sometimes you don't know how a player's gonna come back, but I'm rooting for her because she can stretch the floor. She's what, 6? What they say, 6'4"?
She's 6. She's 6.
Hold on, I gotta
She
make this
is
bigger.
6.
See if I can make this.
She's
bigger.
6'2".
She's 6'2".
Yeah,
Yeah, I
she's
think, and
6'2".
she can shoot the 3.
She can shoot the 3.
And she's
She a hard-nosed defensive player.
and she very hard nosed. Look, she
Yeah,
she might have a sweet little face, but don't let that fool you because she'll knock you upside your head.
She'll knock your ass out.
So yeah, I think as long as she come back from that back injury, okay, I think she'll be okay. I think she's something we need off the bench. She's long, she can shoot. So, and I think her defense is solid too. So I think we're gonna be a really big team looking for some rings. That's fine.
Camila Cardoso.
Oh,
Y'all already know.
she in Brazil. She back.
She's 6'7", 215. I beg to differ. 225, 230. Lord have mercy. Listen. She ready to go.
I don't know, bro, Claude. You
She
seen
did
her?
lose weight over in China.
I
was thinking about how she came into the league. Yeah.
Have you seen her in them bikinis over there in her home country hanging out?
I gotta go see him.
You seen her hanging out there on the shores of Brazil, getting that water. She took a couple of pictures with her and her bikini.
Camila Cardoso in a bikini in Brazil.
Yes.
Sister Keisha messy as hell. She trying to get me in trouble. I ain't did shit.
I'm just telling you.
I ain't did.
It was on my timeline. I say Camila Cardoso trying to grow up. What? Cardoso?
Camila.
Not a bikini.
Oh, she thinks she grown. She thinks she grown around here. I don't know. So I'm, with your messy ass trying to get me in trouble.
Remember, Angel Reese the only one wear bikinis now, But no, Camila Cardoso was over there. She was posing over there. Look at him looking for the pictures now.
Good Lord, Jesus.
Did you see him?
I'm looking at him.
So she might be 215 because
she look like 215 right here.
She looked like she in great shape.
Oh, China she didn't eat some of that damn food. I already know what it was. She was like, I ain't finna eat that dog. I ain't finna eat that fish head. No disrespect. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the Camila that showed up on the shores of Brazil threw that bikini on and said, look at here. I got you, Angel. I'm going to do you one better. I got it.
Lord have mercy. Hey. Hey, look, Camila looking good, y'all. I ain't even finna be doing that. Y'all gotta go see it y'all damn self. Since Keisha being damn messy, I can't even get through the show and she being a conspirator.
All I did was you brought up her weight, and I was just telling you.
You was telling me some bull, Jive.
I'm telling you the truth.
Again. Look at her. There she go again.
Camila Cardoso coming back. She look a little light on her feet. That's all I can
very light on her feet. So that means you already know she was already quick. She already was quick on transition. So I can't wait till Camila come back. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, Camila had a shoulder injury.
Look at Jonathan talking about I saw Camila in her bikini. Good Lord.
Good gracious, God Almighty.
Shut up, you no good Negro.
It's good goobly google. Listen, she's 6'7". That means she got long booty.
You ain't no damn good.
Straight horse. Look, straight horse. Can I get a ride home, please?
They a bunch of no good is what they are. Bunch of no good.
Sister Keisha gonna be all messy, gonna tell somebody some stuff like
that. Let Bro Clark continue his commentary.
Okay.
All I had to say was Cardoso and bikini, and he lost his whole train of thought.
I had to follow the trail in the path that you was leading me to, sister. I was not doing it on my own. I said, look at Sister Keisha pointing that way, and I went to follow her.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Hey, y'all, listen. Me and Sister Keisha got a show that we have now started our own YouTube channel together and coming together to join union, to unionize what was put together, of course, by Brother K-Sap, you know what I mean? That was put together, man, by Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. This, me and Sister Keisha, new channel is called Players Club. You got what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Straight for the players. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and then tomorrow, my Crash Out Room have officially started.
What you gonna have in that Crash Out Room?
Look, 11 o'clock to 12 p.m. Wednesday through Friday with the Gingerbread Man. This ain't Brother Cloud up in there. This is the Gingerbread Man. I'm just letting y'all know I'm going to be in character. So I'm just telling y'all, if you're looking for Brother Cloud ain't going to be there. I made sure that I told y'all who was going to be in the goddamn room. So don't come to me talking about Brother Cloud, you know you wrong up in that Crash Out Room. I'll be like, it wasn't me. It was not me. Damn that Sister Keisha. Damn that Sister Keisha for having me go in this Crash Out Room. So in the Crash Out Room, y'all, we'll be talking about topics that pisses me off. And then we'll give, 15 to maybe 20 minutes of those who want to call in and talk about what pisses them off about the subject. Oh, yeah. So, and also, if you got any suggestions or something that pisses you off this week in sports, you could gladly hit me on the IG. That's at steady, what is it? What is it, Sister Keisha?
Oh, on IG, steady Serv'n. Oh, Lord. How you ask me for your IG?
Because you be knowing shit. I don't know.
Look, I'm going to put it in the chat.
Yeah, put it in the chat. ADP, make sure everybody get it.
You got like an underscore, then a period.
Yeah, it's an underscore. It's
you got all kind of stuff going on.
Yeah, I had to do it that way because it was somebody else that had a steady made an account and they stealing my damn name. I've been steady served for 800 years.
Okay, I put it in chat.
Okay, so you can put what pisses you off, any topics you want me to cover, you can put that right inside of the DM, y'all, and y'all could definitely, you know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely, I'll take in whatever you say. And also, shoot, what pisses you off probably pissed me off, and it's gonna make the show. Let me know any suggestions, anything that y'all want me to cover, because this week gonna be the first week I'm finna fire that stuff. Gingerbread Man is gonna fire that stuff up, y'all. And I'm trying to tell you, big girl, don't, Sister Shirley Kimbrough and Lovely, don't hold it on your brother Cloud, because that's not who that's gonna be. The Gingerbread Man pushed me in my forehead. He said, sucker, get out the way. I'm going to be doing this show. I said, yes, sir. But can I tell you? He said, I don't want to hear shit. I said, okay, I ain't going to tell you.
Lord have mercy.
I said, I ain't going to. Can I suggest something to you? Can we keep? He said, don't you tell me nothing. I said, okay, yes, sir. So, Tanya, how you doing, Sister Tanya Simpson? How you doing, Sister Shirley Kimbrough? Tulip, what's happening? We going to listen. Oh, boy. Here go Christopher again. Y'all get Christopher. He been trolling me. He trolled me on the last show. He called me a racist. You are not allowed here, Christopher. That man don't even know. Hey, y'all, look. That man don't even know what the racist is. He just trying to trigger me. You done already triggered me. You only get one show out of me like that, homie. You only because I was talking about the Ku Klux Klan. You ain't gonna get y'all get them up out of here. You know what I mean? Hey, Chris, before you leave though, this is what a racist is.
Say before you leave though.
What does racist mean?
Here's the definition of racist: characterized by or showing prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic group, typically one that is a minority or marginalized.
An ethnic group, a marginal minority. That's black people. So we could never be racist. Never. It's already law. Look at your definition.
Because we are a minority.
We control nothing. So get your ass out of here.
We control nothing.
T. Camila, get him out. T. Camila, we want him gone. Okay, yeah, he's gone.
I mean, we run our mouth. We can run our mouth all we want.
We can say whatever we want to say.
But we have no power.
She called listen. He called excuse me, he called Unc a racist on my last show when I was dealing with the Ku Klux Klan over there on Fox News, the KKK over there. That put Caitlin Clark in the top 10. That she don't even belong.
Top 2.
She actually top 2, but
she was top 2.
She passed all the ladies. You know what I mean? As if Cheryl Swoops ain't in the top 10. Her ass wouldn't be up in there. If I threw fire on her, I wouldn't put her ass in there and feel sorry for her.
I just don't understand why Christopher keeps coming over here to listen to you talk about somebody he don't like. I don't get why he come over here.
He just want to be a troll. I like trolls too, but I don't like them right now because I'm taking care of business. This is how y'all say her name. Listen up, everybody.
Arella Guirantes.
Y'all heard that?
Arella Guirantes.
Arella Guirantes.
Arella Guirantes.
Arella Guirantes.
Arella Guirantes.
Okay. Arella Guirantes. This is who she is. She has finished her whole season alongside Camila Cardoso.
She has. I've watched a couple.
She did a whole season, and then Camila Cardoso, she was the person that Camila was trying to get the ball to on the outside. Not none of them other, you know what I'm saying? But she wasn't trying to even try to throw it to them. I'm just saying. Anyway, it says Arella Guirantes, born October 15, 1997, is a guard from Los Angeles Sparks. She played college basketball with the Rutgers. I watched her. Listen, I watched her college and what she thought. She in a great mindset, y'all. This is a good kid. This is a good kid. She just had been overlooked. She had a few seasons where, you know what I mean, she had some bad stuff going on. I mean, y'all can imagine 1.3 points, 0, but that come from her not playing. She had 1.3 points because she didn't get to play. So she coming over here, she can shoot. She can shoot the 3. She got a milli. She got a floater, and she can slash. She got a big body too. She got a truck, y'all. She got a truck. She could bring it on through. It says in 2021 season, Los Angeles draft, number 22 overall from Rutgers University, appeared in 25 games with 2 starts. Says scored in 18 of the games. Season high was 8 points. That's when she did get to play. You got what I'm saying? Then they waived, of course, the next year. But I'm telling y'all, she looked so good over there in China. She was knocking them down. Then, of course, y'all already know my favorite. She got a truck. She 181 pounds.
He back.
6 feet. She scored 7.6 points, 1.6 rebounds, and 1.3 assists. And that was when she was hurt. She was trying to get herself together. Now she's 2 years. 2 years.
Kia Nurse.
Kia Nurse is back. She was up for MVP of the AU games. If y'all watch some of them AU games, I did. If y'all watch some of them AU games, Kia Nurse was giving them the business. I gave y'all some footage of her. Kia Nurse was over there. Y'all look. Kia Nurse was over there in the AU this year. Elizabeth Williams was over there too. But Kia Nurse was over there in AU giving them the business. I mean, like, it was really like, I was like, damn, I didn't know. Like, I mean, I knew I seen on LA, you know what I mean? You know how when you were on an injury and we just not coming back to the W, you know what I'm saying? You only get to see how they are on that year. But of course, she was coming back off an injury, which I did not know that Kia Nurse was coming off of an injury. And Kia Nurse, let me see. AU games. Kia Nurse came back, man, with a vengeance. I mean, she selected as one of the MVPs of the AU games. Okay, y'all. Hold on a second, y'all. And she a Enrique Gumawale antagonist. She played real hard defense. Enrique Gumawale can't even stand her. She can't stand her, man. Kia Nurse is like, she be on her business, like seriously. Okay, let me show y'all some stuff. She was over there in the AU. Listen, she was over there in the AU. 3 defense. She's a defensive guru also, like Angel. She knows how to play defense. She will play defense. She will not shy off at any of these girls. I told you, Enrique Gumawale do not like her. She do not like Kia Nurse. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me get this for y'all. I'm finna bring it up so y'all can see Kia Nurse. See, I told y'all I was gonna cover all of Chicago Sky and everybody that comes. I did my job. I went on. Hey, Brother Lee, what's up? Assalamu alaikum, sir. Or walaikum salam. You already said it. What's happening, brother? That's my brother, y'all. Okay, y'all, look. Kia Nurse. Watch this, y'all. This year. Half court. They just won. That was a Mercury, y'all. She beat the sky with that shot, y'all. She beat the sky with that shot. Look. We didn't like that.
No, nobody like it.
Hey, Sister Key, she on our team, so it happened. It happened. Hey, it happened, okay? It happened, Sister Keisha. Get over it.
You're a hater. I like Kia Nurse, though. I do.
Kia Nurse is a hard-nosed defensive player. Like I said, she not going to give up on defense, and she ain't scared of nobody. Kia Nurse ain't scared of nobody, for real, for real. I wanted to show y'all this shot with Enrique. When her Enrique.
Why Wody Mac? He said they hired Wakanda forever.
They what? They hired Wakanda. Oh,
Wakanda
forever. Rudy, Wody Mac, forever.
Well, you know, black women are very highly competent individuals.
Oh yeah.
So there's that.
Very highly competent.
So there's that. So sometimes you can't really go wrong.
You can't go wrong at all.
So yeah,
no, you know that. Wody Mac know that.
And we're really good at supporting.
You're very good at supporting.
We're really good at supporting.
Very good.
We ride for people, you know. We ride to the end.
Ride out.
Right. So
ride out. She
you
riding
know,
out right now, Wody.
look,
We got a new
that
show
ride
coming.
look, that ride or die phrase comes from us, Wody man. Yeah, it comes from us, Black women. Mm-hmm.
And y'all know she played on the look. Y'all know she played on the Storm too. So Kia Nurse drafted to the Liberty 10th overall in the 2018 WNBA draft. Made her WNBA debut. Made the 20th 2018, scoring 17 points against Chicago Sky. Y'all just saw that, right? Voted to be. Sorry, Sister Keisha. Don't be
You
bitter.
ain't no good.
Don't be bitter, Sister Keisha. She coming to the Sky. She just did her business all the time against the Sky. Anyway, because she didn't like the coach we had because he was an asshole. Anyway, voted to be a starter in the 2019 WNBA All-Star game during her second year in the league. Her selection made her just the third Canadian to play in the All-Star game. Selected to participate with the WNBA All-Stars three-point contest and scored a career high 34 points during her rookie campaign. That's right, in 2018 against the Indiana Fever. So she got them too, Sister Keisha. All right? Damn.
All right.
She got them too. That sounded good to you. He's like, yeah, she
got
Lovely
say, so this is her 14, is what you're saying.
So Seattle Storm, the Mercury. She played with the Mercury, the Seattle Storm,
and the Sparks.
The Sparks.
Yep.
And yeah, and Chicago Sky.
Yeah, we are her 14.
Yeah, so that's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened. Let me see.
What?
Kia Nurse. Oh no, 5. She also was on the Lynx. She played for
so she done bounced around a little bit.
Yeah, so this is her 15. So she played with the Lynx. They tried to keep her with the Lynx, but they traded her to the LA. Cheryl Reeves traded her to LA Sparks and got one of the LA players. I think one of the
So I'm playing devil's advocate.
Go
She's
ahead.
been in the league 6 years and she's been on 5 teams.
Yeah.
Explain that to me, Bro Clark.
Okay, so Kia Nurse had got injured and she was injured for a long time with that knee injury. So during her injury, she got shopped around too. You know what I mean? She got, you know how they is. She'll get traded here and they'll be waiting for her to recover. And she ain't recovered yet. So they'll be like, she ain't ready. I'm gonna send her over here. You got what I'm saying? But her resume with those teams. So here's her resume. So I explained it to you real quick, real good. In 2020, appeared in 21 of the Liberty's 22 games slate in her WNBA season. She started with an average of 18 points. The team's best was 12.2 at the time that she started with 18-point average, 2.9 rebounds and 2.3 assists per game over a 27.5 minute average. Y'all understand she scored 18 points, the highest on the Liberty of any rookie that came in. 2019 started 34 games with the Liberty. Her second leading score with the average of 13.7. This was the second year. Voted a WNBA All-Star. They made her All-Star. They didn't give it to her in her rookie season, but they made her All-Star her second season with the Liberty. And so this is where everything gets shifted. So
yeah, I got you.
She played in these teams because of the injury, and they were shipping her around. She's from Canada. You got what I'm saying? So she didn't make no total connection. She played for UConn. So she already a top tier. She a winner. She played on the UConn team with Breanna Stewart. You got what I'm saying? she's a winning pedigree. You got what I'm saying? I mean,
so bro Claude,
go ahead.
We got 13 people on the roster. We can only have 12. Who we cut?
Oh shit, we ain't cutting. No, we can have 13.
So we can have 13.
We can have 13 plus 2 reserves. That's 15 altogether.
Okay. So you
2
don't think
unsuited.
Gotcha. So
13,
we should be able to keep all these people.
13 plus 2 unsuited.
Okay.
And next year it might go up to 15 like the NBA.
Okay.
And,
I like Kia Nurse.
Yeah, and plus we expanded. We got 2 teams coming next year.
But you do know this, bro, Claude.
Go ahead.
You know, because I'm devil's advocate.
Go ahead.
If these ladies, like the Kia Nurses, the Michaelas, Onyenwere, Rebecca Allen, those players like that, if they don't produce, what you think happens to them after the season is over?
They probably choose to stay.
No, I'm not talking about from them choosing.
Oh, Jeff P. Oh, well, Jeff.
Think Jeff P. gonna choose to keep him?
No, not
Okay.
well. Kia Nurse, they gonna keep Kia Nurse. She coming off an injury. We know her production. This ain't. Listen, when you got players like this, I know you playing devil advocate, but
I'm playing devil advocate.
I just explained to you that resume. You don't build that type of resume and let somebody go. You could have a couple bad years. I mean, damn, Michael Jordan didn't have that, even though they try to politicize it like it was. So he had bad scoring seasons.
Bro, Claude, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when they go into that next CBA year with all those free agents, because everybody's pretty much on a 1-year deal.
Oh, now if we get what we want, no, I don't expect. If we get what we want through the CBA, then
through all these free agents that's out here.
Nurse, I think that Kia Nurse and Awede gonna survive.
You think they're gonna survive?
I think both of those gonna survive. I see Kia Nurse staying. I also see Michaela and Awede staying.
But maybe not Rachel Banham,
no,
Mariah Jefferson.
No.
What about Morgan Birch?
No.
Okay. But so you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, but I'm saying the core. We'll know who our 6 is.
Gotcha.
We'll know after this year, we'll know the 6 that we keeping. Listen, after we get through, you know they ain't moving Courtney Vandersloot nowhere.
No, she's probably gonna retire.
They're gonna let her retire here. That's the type of person Jeff P is, and that's why she got brought back. All right, so Michaela Onyenwere, Michaela Onyenwere. Okay. So
you think she'll survive? That's what you just said.
She gonna survive because here's her resume. Appeared in 34 of the New York 36 regular season contests. 1 game, averaged 4.7 points and 2.1 rebounds. Shot 37.7% from the field. That's right, from distance. Michaela Onyenwere, y'all know who she is? Michaela Onyenwere was the Rookie of the Year in 2021. Let me say that again. Michaela Onyenwere was the Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Okay.
All rookie team in 2021. Okay. And then we do see that she got talent. She has not been around coaches who care about her like Tyler Marsh. He got her in the gym right now. Her and Courtney Vandersloot working together right now. Listen, y'all, right now, Tyler Marsh got Courtney Vandersloot. Yes, the day before yesterday, she was in the damn gym with Tyler Marsh working on moves. I showed that to y'all. I let y'all see it in real time. He's working with Michaela. You heard what he said about Michaela. You heard what he said. You might as well suck it up. Some of y'all that's in the chat. I believe in Michaela Onyenwere, and I said it last year. Is that what I said when the season ended?
You did.
What did I say? I say she is a Swiss Army knife. She got some of everything. Is that what I said?
Mm-hmm.
She's a big body. She can pass in the post. She can shoot 3-point shots. She can shoot. She's a mid-range monster. She can also got a teardrop coming in, and she good around the rim. Okay. Assist-wise, she was passing it. She looked good passing it to Angel and Camila. She looked good. She was one of the ones that would pass it to him. So she looked good, and Angel was finding her. Y'all saw a lot of them. If you go back and look at the highlights, Angel was finding her on the wing. Morgan Bursch. I'm sorry. Courtney Vandersloot. Courtney Vandersloot. We already know we ain't really got to go over Courtney Vandersloot. We know what she do. All rookie team. 2011, all WNBA 2015, 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021. It says WNBA champion 2021 and 2024. She's the WNBA champion. All WNBA first team 2019, 2020, all WNBA second team 2015, 2018, all WNBA All-Star 2011, 2019, 2021, 2022. NBA All-Rookie First Team 2011, number 3 in the overall pick in 2011, the WNBA draft in Chicago. It says third on the WNBA's all-time career assist list with 2,387. I don't need to say too much about that shit. Y'all already know what it is. Yeah, y'all already know what it is. And then the thing about it is that I'm gonna tell y'all this. The thing about it is that I'm so excited that Courtney Vandersloot is the point guard that's a veteran doing this, because she didn't have her chance with Alicia Gray. I mean, with Chelsea Gray. Angel didn't play with Chelsea Gray already, right? So she knows we see how Angel clings on to the veterans. She is, what's up? L in the building. Hey, Sister L, I have that that list to you this evening of what I'm gonna talk about tomorrow.
So do you know Miss Rena up here on the screen? Do you know some of her what she's good at teaching? Do you know, is there any videos out there explaining her how she likes to?
Oh yeah, I'm finna read it to you.
You know, is she good with bigs? Is she good with guards? Or, you know?
Yeah, I'm finna read it down to you. All right. So here we go. I'm finna share this with y'all. Give me a minute, y'all. Y'all already know. All right, here you go. Reena Wakama. I mean, all types of buttons. Damn. Okay, so Reena Wakama. Overall view. I read this before you even got on here. So it says that Chicago Sky announced today that Reena Wakama will join the head coach Tyler Marsh's staff as an assistant coach. This comes after the Sky previously named Courtney Paris and Tanisha Wright as an assistant coach. Reena has proven that she has a winning mindset and attitude. Marsh says, we've seen her success this past summer with the Nigerian national team at the Olympics, building on an impressive winning record and excessive background in coaching and player development. So she already a master in player development. She is an excellent young leader and coach who will make a significant impact on the Skies program. Wakama recently led the Nigerian national women's basketball team to the new heights after gaining success in 2024 Paris Olympics this past summer. She has hired as the Nigerian women's national basketball head coach in June 2023 and became the first female coach to ever win the women's Afro basketball title in August 2023. So she the first one to ever do it in all this time of basketball in Nigeria. Says she led Nigeria to the quarterfinal stage where no African team, men or women, were able to make it out of the group stage prior to that. Says as one of the youngest head coaches in Olympic history, Wakama was awarded Best Coach by the FIBA after her achievements in Paris. It says, I'm honored and thankful for Jeff and Tyler for granting me the opportunity to join the Chicago Sky family. Wakama said Tyler has one of the best basketball minds in the industry, and I'm excited to help him bring his vision to life. I look forward to serving this organization and working alongside with other brilliant minds on the staff to create a brand. There you go. There you go, Al. To create a brand of basketball that is not only competitive but also fun to watch. Let's go. So Rena, she's from North Carolina. She's a North Carolina native. Joined the coaching staff at Tulane in 2024 as assistant coach. Prior to her time with the Green Waves, she spent a year on Stonebrook in similar role from 2023 to 2024, where she's helped lead the team 28-5 overall record after winning the Coastal Athletic Association regular season title with 16-2 record. She also spent 6 years in Manhattan College as the director of basketball operations and then as an assistant coach with the Jaspers. Wakama was also a former standout collegiate player out of Western Carolina University from 2010 to 2014, where she was named Southern Conference All-Tournament second team honors and 3-time SoCon academic team honors. She made 121 starts over her 4-year career and averaged 10.4 points per game in her senior year with the Catamounts. Okay? So that's who she is, y'all. So y'all could be certain. Y'all could be certain what type of player she is. She's a point guard, of course. So she's gonna be focusing on that point guard play, right? She's a little woman who played big basketball. She took a Nigerian team, and she the first Nigerian male or female to win that type of thing.
Okay.
Devil's advocate.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm still not over. The reason why we got to play devil's advocate, Bro Claude, is we still not over tea to the spoon.
We not over tea to the spoon. We love our tea to the spoon.
And we're not over
we
Kennedy
forever
Carter.
love you, tea to the spoon.
And we're not over Kennedy Carter being let go for now.
Yeah, we still a little butthurt. I'm over it though. I am over it because I know what I know. You got what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you know. I know
we
what you
know
know.
we know what I know.
Yeah,
And you
we
know
know what
what
you
I
know.
know, you know what it is, and that's true.
I just don't know. Still with what I know and what you know and what I know.
Yeah.
Not getting nothing is still.
It makes you feel bad.
It
It
got
do.
my butt be
But
hurt.
we okay. We okay.
We
Look at
okay.
all of what we got, and we still got 10. We got 16 and 22. Goddamn it.
And no, I haven't seen Angel Reese respond about this new hire. I mean, at least I haven't seen her
I've been on
tweet
Twitter
about it.
too. I ain't seen her tweet.
I haven't seen her tweet about it. So, I mean, but she might be waiting. You know how that is, because she it's so hard right now as a player for her, because she got so close to Teaspoon, and you might not want to do that yet until these people prove themselves, because you never know if Jeff P gonna keep all this. But I will say this, bro, Claude. There's some optics going on, because it is Chi-Town.
Yes.
And Chi-Town's finest was gonna be on Jeff P's head.
Oh,
so he
you already know.
Jeff trying
P, you are still on the clock with these damn 3 draft picks. You are still on the clock.
Jeff P is trying to craft an image, with his team, and he's also trying to craft an image to his minorities like us who watch his team. So Jeff P is fighting on 2 different fronts. He wants his team to be known as a wholesome team and not the bad girls of the WNBA. But also he wants Black people and minorities to understand that he cares about their voices too. And he wanted the coaching staff to look a certain way. So he okay with giving Tyler Marsh what he wants. I'm just hoping, of course, he's still on the clock because I don't trust him. But I will say, this is just me. I'm going to miss a little of the edge that the Sky had. Now, Kennedy Carter's a lot of things, but she gave us edge. So I'm going to miss a little part of that.
Not really, because Rebecca Allen here. And
it ain't the same, bro, Claude. Come on, bro, Claude. It's not the same. It's a different edge. Kia Nurse is not the same edge as Kennedy Carter.
I don't know.
I don't know. We gonna see.
I'm finna show it to you. You ain't seen
Kia Nurse. Look, let me tell you something. Kennedy Carter is different, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, damn, if you want a lunatic, I mean, damn. You want me to say the shit? I mean, you want motherfucker that's gonna take off. You want all the gloves to come off. You want somebody that's, you know what I mean? You want Dennis Rodman all over again. I mean, damn.
But guess what? We love Dennis Rodman, though.
Yeah, we love the hell out of him. I'm just saying, we ain't gonna. I said that to say it's only one Kennedy Carter. It's only one Dennis Rodman. It's only one. It ain't nobody on this planet.
Put it like this. I'm gonna miss my CC.
I said Rebecca Allen is hard nosed.
Look at me.
You know she is. You know, they charge Rebecca Allen as being a dirty player. You know what I'm saying? Rebecca Allen just ain't scared of none of them brawls.
The Lovely say she don't like what you said about Kennedy Carter. Don't say that ever again.
I ain't said, you know what I meant, Lovely. I'm crazy. You know what I'm talking about.
All I know is this, I don't want the politically correct CC. I want our CC to just crash out when it's time to crash out, and she be back playing again. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm dysfunctional. That's what it is.
Yeah, you funky. I'm funky, but we can't we got to let it go.
I'm letting it go. I let it go.
Damn, don't act like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be acting like that woman that got divorced and then, you know what I mean? You see the baby, you see the ex-husband now, he done got a wife that's going to listen, do what he say and all that. Then you looking at the baby in the new house. You looking at the new house, she got a job. I mean, damn.
You better be lucky I still got Angel then, because Angel's still going to be out there giving him the business. talking that talk. You know, I don't like look, bro. I don't like Pillsbury Doughish. I don't like them cookie cutter teams that just be running around that
you already know we
smiling.
ain't gonna be cookie cutter.
Right.
We got Wakanda forever. we got Wakanda forever.
Whoa, did
3
Max
black
say?
ladies. We
L.
got 3 black ladies
L
and a black
said,
man on the bench.
hold on, L just came in. L, Wody Max said, we are the Wakanda forever coaches of the WNBA.
You damn right. Forever, ever. You damn
Tyler
right.
Marsh is Black Panther, and he
Hey,
got his
Tyler Marsh
women
is-
behind him.
Tyler Marsh, Black Panther, got dog it.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, Wakanda forever, y'all. For real, for real. So I'm just saying, man, you know, I'm gonna bring a couple people up. We ain't gonna be too long.
Okay.
I'm gonna let y'all have y'all say.
Yeah,
You know,
we ain't gonna be too long.
what's going on? We ain't gonna be too long. Me and Keisha been working our butts off.
Yeah.
And I still got I got the show tomorrow. Y'all already know the crash out room is tomorrow. At 11 o'clock, y'all. Tomorrow at 11 o'clock. We're gonna have the crash out room, y'all, and do our thing, man. We building, listen, we building and we aiming for success. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. Straight up.
Forever.
Yeah, y'all, that's right. You in the real Wakanda forever right now. So we listen, K-Sap then put together a squad and what we doing, man. And you know, I appreciate K-Sap and I thank him all the time because you know, he didn't have to take our time. He didn't have to take our time with none of us to make this thing happen. But he knew that Angel needed the help. He knew Angel needed the love. He knew Angel needed the people behind her to show that, hey, we love you, Angel. We behind you. So he knew that Angel needed some attention. We knew that she needed our love and our, you know what I mean, our care. Because we care about our Angel. We don't care. We ain't trading our Angel for nobody. You got what I'm saying? So
no,
we ain't trading our Angel for nobody. So we here. This community was built off of Angel Reese and the crazy stuff that was going on. I'ma put the link in the chat for y'all, and then we ain't gonna stay too long, y'all. We just gonna put the link in the chat. I just had to get those points off, and
let us know what y'all think of the hire.
Right. This is what we gonna do. We covering what y'all think of the hire when you come up. Hey y'all, me and Sister Keisha, y'all already know the ones that's new that just come in, hit the like button. That's the name of. That's right.
We're gonna be in the Players Club.
Yeah.
Talking smack.
Talking that ish. Mm-hmm. Talking that
calling the games and seeing some of
y'all. I'm gonna give them a little glimpse. Look at the screen, Sister Keisha. I'm gonna give them a glimpse.
See. Oh snap!
I'm gonna give him a little glimpse how that is. Let me see if I can move you out the way.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Look,
y'all
man,
see that? Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Y'all see that, man? Y'all see that? We in disco. Hey, we got the disco lights going. Look at my side. Look at my side. Look at Keisha's side. Oh, she got about 6 of you, slut muffin. You got about 7, 8 of them. I already know how you think, right? Oh,
we be clubbing.
Yeah, look at you say be clubbing around here. Yeah. So we coming for y'all, man. We coming for y'all, and we taking our time to give y'all good production, man. We taking our time out to make sure that you know that we love y'all. And we can't do this shit without y'all.
Yeah, man. We gonna be up in the club. Bro Clark gonna have his apple juice.
Oh yeah.
Because he can't do what I can do.
Right.
No.
Right. Just don't you fall on nobody's table or chairs. Now, I ain't finna be knocking people out, Sister Keisha. You gotta behave your damn self. Behave yourself. Yeah, you gonna have to behave yourself.
Yes,
We gonna have
Hector,
a fire show.
We're gonna be calling the W games. We're gonna be the Players Club is where the games will be called. And once you walk up in there, it's gonna be a cover fee. No, I'm just playing.
It's gonna be a cover fee. Everybody gotta get it right. You know what I'm saying?
There's gonna be certain times where you gotta throw them dollars, them ones.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Keisha do something strange for the change. We do got a back room. You know what I'm saying? I might be back there with you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm just gonna tell you like this. You throw something real crazy, I'm gonna throw it right back at you, baby.
We gonna cover those W games that some reason the W don't want to promote, but we gonna be covering. Every time you see Fee and Angel, that's must-see TV. I don't care what the people saying in the media land. I want to see Seattle versus the Aces. I want to see if Jewel Lord gonna get a heart back from Tyler Diggins Smith. I want to see the Sparks against the Sky. You know, because Kelsey Plum over there talking about they got the best front court. I want to see us.
I want to see the Sparks against the Sky. I want to see the Lynx against the Sky. I want to see of course, y'all know I want to see the Fever against the Sky, but I also want to see the Dream against the Sky. Ryan Howard talking all that ish.
Oh, yes. I want to see the Fever against Dallas with that Nelissa Smith and
we can't. Paige gonna be here, so I definitely want to see
Dejanay over there gonna be running with her.
We're gonna be live and in person for both of those Dallas.
We're gonna be live, so I'm just telling you, we're gonna be calling. We're gonna give it the proper attention to the games that matter.
Oh yeah,
you know the games that matter. I want to see. Phoenix against Atlanta, bro, Claude.
Yeah.
With Brittany Griner might look at Alyssa Thomas like you old fool. You old fish-eyed fool.
You fish-eyed neck fool. You done traded on us for these peoples over here. you didn't left with us. You know what I mean? Car wasn't happy about that leaving either. Car said that already. She wasn't happy about Brittany leaving, but she left.
I want to see the Liberty versus the Aces. They always had a lot of ish going on with them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a lot of little mini rivalries running around the league.
We got a lot of stuff coming, y'all. We got a lot of stuff that's coming. I mean, listen, the Sky gonna be phenomenal, y'all. Y'all got to understand how big this is, the opportunity. He got 3 black women. A black man got 3 black women. What you say, Sister Tula? What I do? What I do?
What
she said? Uncle Cloud. She said Uncle Cloud.
Oh, she said, "Can I have a quick look at Phoenix Ross?"
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Go and pull it. Yeah, I want to see. Who else I want to see?
Let me see that Phoenix Ross.
I think that Atlanta team is a sleeper. They can either be really good or can crash and burn. They got
Phoenix Mercury roster right now for 2025.
That Atlanta team got some heat on it, y'all.
Oh yeah.
So we gonna see.
We gonna see what it is.
We gonna see what it is. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know.
I want to know. I want to know. You heard the song.
I want to know.
Hold on a second. Let me get it for y'all. Get that roster 2025. New York Times.
Who is left on the Phoenix? That is a good question. I know they got
okay, so
they got Satu, they got
Ahel, Prince, Thomas.
I don't know who that is.
Margaret Taylor, we don't know who that is. Brown.
Kalani Brown.
Yeah. West Belt.
I don't know who that is.
Lakeisha, whatever that is. Oka McKinney, I remember her. They was bragging on she was hurt, so she back.
I'll tell you one thing, they got a lot of players up there.
I told you that.
Now I know that's Natasha Mack down there.
Whitcomb, Sibley, Uzon, and Hill.
Okay.
They got a whole bunch of
they got a whole bunch of people. They're not gonna keep all them people that can't.
No, they're gonna have 13 though.
Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11,
Yeah, that's 16,
12,
bro, Clay.
13, yeah, 16. Well, they're gonna have 13 of those 16. So somebody gonna get cut.
Somebody gonna lose their job.
Somebody gonna lose their job. Okay, let me see. Satu Sabli, you know they got her first. Yeah. Satu Sabli, Anna Macaran. I don't know.
She from Italy.
Right.
Okay.
Catherine Westbell, Magentu Musa. That's who I was talking about.
Nigeria.
Makune.
From Cameroon. Okay.
Yeah, from Cameroon. Remember they was.
So they got some international players to fill out they.
Alexa Hill from DePaul. I know who Alexa is. Alexa Hill, 5'8". Then of course Natasha Mack, Shayla Hill, Boo, Savage Uzon.
They got her from Dallas.
Oh, Celeste got a job.
Yeah,
Celeste got a job.
Yes, that Uzon lady come from Dallas in that trade.
Oh, Uzon come from Dallas to train.
So did Kalani Brown come from Dallas in that trade.
Yeah, Kalani Brown, good. That was a good trade. Kalani Brown was a good trade. Alexis Prince, that's a good forward. Alyssa Thomas, Samaya Whitcomb, she all right. And then
I think she came from Seattle.
Kajika Lakasa.
I don't know anything about her. What?
We don't know what the hell what she gonna do.
I don't know what to make of that roster other than Kalani Brown and AT in the paint.
Well, let's see. Let's go. But I ain't gonna be so fast to leave.
Yeah.
Okay. Look,
Kalani Brown and AT in the paint.
We got Cop, Natasha Mack, Kalani Brown, Alyssa Thomas, and Alexa Prince. We know that they veterans, they players, and they good. Now, these are the African players, the Cameroon and the Nigerians.
I don't know about
Majestus is from she the center from the Nigerian team that
Rena from?
Rena from. Yeah.
Okay.
Rena Costa, she the center. This is the center. We didn't get her. So she replaced, remember they was excited because she replaced Brittany Griner. This girl. You know what I mean? She let me see. Who else?
So we got a real international team over there in Phoenix.
No, that's a whole almost a whole bacon.
Right.
Satu, foreign, Annetta McCurrent, she foreign, Poland, Majestu Mesa, Nigeria, Monique Aku McCaney, Cameroon.
Oh, bro, Claude, Elle says she backstage.
Okay, Elle, I'm bring you up. Hey, my sister Elle.
What's up, brother?
What's up, my sister? What's up, my boss?
Kish. How you doing?
All right, up here with this crazy man.
Y'all be having me too tickled. I promise you. Just too tickled. Sometimes I can't. I be trying to chat, type in the chat, but I be doing, Keisha, I be doing a million and one things.
Right. Go ahead, Elle. What's your take on it? On the
hire.
So I'm actually really excited about this hire. I have been, I don't know if y'all recall when we first started talking about Unrivaled and I was fussing about Nola being the coach after what I saw. And KSAT was like, well, who would you have rather seen? And I said, Rena was my choice. If they were gonna get someone who was coming into that 3-on-3 format, and I know both of them have coaching experience. Nola came in with assistant coaching experience, and Rena has head coaching experience, albeit in a different league. But I really like what I saw from her during the Olympics. Her
Mm-hmm.
coaching style, how she really gets her players to buy in to what she's teaching and selling. It
Mm-hmm.
was a master class on the largest world stage ever, in my opinion.
Oh
Now,
yeah.
I do have a caveat.
Okay.
If Lisa Leslie, if the Sky was one of the organizations that Lisa Leslie was talking about, then that's where I have a problem. Not
Mm-hmm.
because of anything that is directly, directed towards Raina herself. Like she has the skill set and talent. I've heard the argument about, from some people, saying that just because you were a great basketball player doesn't mean that you're going to be a great coach, and I agree to a certain extent. But I think what we saw, what Lisa Leslie was able to do with Angel in such a short period of time during Unrivaled, is a difference maker for me. I think that she showed that she has the ability, but that's not her only like coaching experience. She's coached in the Big Three League, Ice Cube's league. And so
Mm-hmm.
I do have a problem if the Sky organization was one of those organizations that Lisa Leslie was talking about and they chose not to offer her something. I'm not saying a head coaching position, but at least a coaching staff position.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my only caveat with the Raina hire. And again,
Mm-hmm.
it has nothing less to do with Raina and her qualifications and skill set and fit for the Sky organization, and more about overlooking such a world class athlete like Lisa Leslie, who has proven that she can convert what she knows as a
Absolutely.
player into a coach.
Mm-hmm. I
Absolutely.
Yeah.
agree.
I
So
agree.
that's my take on the hire. Now, I kind of wanted to touch on what Keisha was saying, about being excited, the matchups that we're excited to see, and I definitely want to see the Aces and the Storm. You
Mm-hmm.
know, Nanka, that's my girl. Nanka, that's my girl. That's my girl.
Okay.
That's my girl.
Okay.
But I want to see a good
Do
matchup.
you think Dana gonna be on the revenge tour?
Oh Lord.
Notice I didn't say anything about Dana because to me, she's inconsequential. I don't. I
That's
know
why you
somebody
my sister, god dang it.
somebody gonna come for my head, my neck, and my throat, and I'm okay. I can take it. But I just don't. I wish her well. I'm not sure how she's going to fit into the ACEs organization. I find it very interesting, and I know business is business, but I find it very interesting that
Come up, B.
Becky and Teaspoon are so close,
Mm-hmm.
close like sisters, and they don't have a GM right now, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Is
No.
it the Aces that doesn't have a GM right now?
Aces don't have a GM still. They might give it
Okay.
to Becky.
Okay. So, well, who is the black lady? What's her role? I thought she was the GM. No.
I think she's in the so the heavyset black sister who had the problem with Hamby, they fired her.
No, no, the
Oh,
one with the glasses. She was with Hamby at the Unrivaled game
oh
before they announced that Jewel was going.
yeah, I don't know.
I
I don't
can't
know.
remember her name right now, but so I thought she was GM, but maybe she's not. So I think that they don't have a GM. So that leads
No, they
to
don't. Because remember, because they were talking about if they were going to give Becky the GM, like old girl over there,
okay. So with that said, it's an
Cheryl Reed.
interesting story, in my opinion. I think in stories. So it's an interesting angle or story that Becky and the other woman, I can't remember her name, but the black lady that I'm talking about that wears the glasses, she's tall.
Nikki Fargus.
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you.
Okay.
I couldn't
She's the
not call her
president.
name for
She's one
anything.
of the own.
Okay,
Yeah.
she's the president. So
Okay.
they're the ones that are making they've been making the decisions in terms of acquisition, player acquisitions and all of that. And so I find it interesting that Becky would bring a player like Dana to the organization when she so openly disrespected Teaspoon
Mm.
and her coaching style. Like
She
she
did.
took her grievances to the public. And so I find
Absolutely.
that a little interesting. But again, hey, business is business. You got to do what you got to do. But I, who knows why that transition or
Oh
transaction
my
even
goodness,
happened.
you such a woman. I forgot. See, I'm a man. I'm dumb. I ain't even connect none of that. So it's a chance that she'll be on the bench.
Mm, I don't
It's,
know. I can see Becky maybe trying to work with, because Becky is a small, like I'm a small too, so you're gonna gravitate towards smaller guards, and I don't know what her role is gonna be. I can't see her coming in and running the point. So is she
No,
gonna
I
be
don't see that at all. Maybe
you
she'll
know what
be
I'm
at the
saying?
2, you know?
Yeah, she might be at the two, but even with that, somebody getting cut. You know that that
somebody gonna
video that
lose
was
their
viral,
job.
that you about to
Somebody
lose
gonna
your job.
lose their job.
You about
Damn,
to
man.
lose
Somebody
your
gonna
job.
lose their job. God, dog.
You about to lose your job. So
You
That would be
somebody.
diabolical to
hey,
trade for
you
the
about
girl
to
and she get
lose
cut.
your job.
Lord Jesus.
You about
Because
to lose
let's think about
your
it. Who do
job.
they have right now? Who do they have, and what guards do they have right now besides
Jackie
Jewel and
I'll pull it
Young,
up
Dana,
right.
Jackie
Oh,
Young?
Chelsea,
let me pull
Chelsea
it
Yes.
up
Gray.
real quick.
So then where does Dana fit into the scheme of things?
Ah, baby, you talking. Let me go to you
Cause
talk you think so you think the revenge tour of Dana
Sydney
Evans
gone.
might not
Sydney
even come
Colson,
off,
she ain't
huh?
got to worry about none of that. Sydney Colson gone. Uh,
You
uh,
trying to take that girl revenge
Alicia.
tour away?
What's her name is gone.
Alicia Clark.
Kelsey
Okay,
Plum.
so let's
Alicia
okay, so
Clark
let's
is
look at it.
gone.
Kelsey Plum is gone, Clark is gone,
Mm-hmm.
and Colson is gone.
Colson is gone.
But you bring in Lloyd,
Yes.
Evans,
Yes.
and who was the third one? Oh,
Okay,
Chelsea Gray is already there, and then you got Jackie Young.
let me tell you the guards they got: Jackie
Mm-hmm,
Young, Tiffany
mm-hmm.
Mitchell. They
Tiffany
got some girl
Mitchell.
named Elena Tanishka. I don't know who.
Oh, they did they? I think they just signed her.
Yeah,
She's from she's not. Is she from Russia? They
she
just
is
signed her.
from. Yeah, they just signed her. Where is she? They say she went to South Florida, but she's
Mm-hmm.
from Greece.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
And then, of course, they got Dana Evans, they got Chelsea Gray, they got Jewel Lloyd, and then that's it. So yeah, like, um,
So where do we see her fitting in?
um, I don't know.
So
I forgot
Chelsea
Tiffany Mitchell over there.
Chelsea Gray, Jewel Lloyd, and Jackie Young will be point guard,
Starter.
shooting guard, small forward, starting.
Yeah,
Um, coming off the bench as a backup point, they don't have one.
Mm,
Dana would technically be the backup point unless they go out and
You don't think
draft.
Tiffany Mitchell can handle? Tiffany
Mitchell is
Mitchell can handle
more.
the rock, huh?
She can handle it, but she's more. Her size is a little bit better for the two.
yeah, yeah. And I was about to say her
She
size
only
is,
5'9".
Yeah, but Dana like 5'6".
Mm-hmm.
and Tiffany Mitchell don't
that's what
look or
I
play
said.
like 5'9".
Let me tell you. Tiffany Mitchell is 5'9". That Elena Tanishka is 5'7", and Dana is 5'6". That's a bunch of little people coming off the bench.
Yeah,
I don't
so I
know.
think she have a role. I think if they go out and draft another guard, that's when you can be like, oh,
B, do they don't have a lottery pick? I mean, a draft pick this year, do they?
No, I think they forfeited it.
the second
Yeah,
round they do, don't they?
do they?
They should
I
have
don't
a second
think.
round.
Let me,
I think they forfeited it due to that whole.
That
They
was the
forfeited
ninth. That
the
was the
first
ninth
round.
pick.
That was the
That was
first
just in
round.
the
Okay, hold
first
on.
round.
I'm about to tell
Okay.
you. Okay, so hold 14. They don't have a
Tankathon
pick.
mock draft.
They don't have a pick in the second round.
I thought they traded for one.
No, I thought they forfeited, or was it Seattle? Who forfeited a
Not
draft pick?
according to Tankathon. They don't. Oh no,
They
13.
do. Yes, 13. 13, and then they got the 34th pick. So they
So
got
that's
two
the
picks.
third round, right?
Mm,
Yeah, so they got the
mm-hmm.
second and the third round. They got the second pick in the second round, and then the 34th pick is like the third round.
They also added Crystal Bradford to that roster.
They got
and
the
I like
13th.
adding her.
Yeah, they
So
got
they
they
got
got the 13th. So they got Tahina Pow going to possibly to the Aces.
Really?
And if Pow go to the Aces, I think that's what you like. Oh, Dana may get cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a lot of little people. That's all I'm saying.
Not even cut. She may just not play because I would probably play Pow before her if I drive Pow.
Oh, absolutely. What are you talking about? Properly.
I'm just saying that's a lot of little people coming off the bench.
That's a lot. That's a lot of little people and
a lot of little
okay.
munchkins.
So then let's look at her bigs, right? You got Asia.
Mm-hmm.
You got Kia Stokes, which I still don't understand.
Kristen Bell.
Gustafson and KB, which I don't understand. KB.
You got Parker Titus too. I like that pickup.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, right. Cheyenne Parker Titus.
Forgot about her.
Big girl. She bad now.
I like Crystal Bradford, man. I think Crystal Bradford got something to prove.
Kia
Stokes,
Cheyenne Tires.
I forgot she went to Vegas.
I think
That's right.
Cheyenne was the backup center now.
How tall is she?
KB gonna get some
tick this 4 or the 5.
I wasn't impressed with what I saw with KB and Athletes Unlimited though.
You wasn't? I watched it too. I mean, she had a few 3L. You know, she ain't no damn dog. That's for the dogs. AU was for the dogs.
Let me say it this way.
Cheyenne 6'4", so she got good size.
She don't look like it.
And they still got Elizabeth Kitley. I think she was the rookie that was hurt last year.
Yeah,
she's 6'4". She's 6'4", 200. She moving people for real.
Cheyenne, yeah,
6'4", 200.
I forgot they have Kitley too. So look, I don't see Kristen Bell might get cut. Well, no, she's protected. I think
KB protected.
She's protected. So Becky ain't got no choice.
Right. She's under the 3-year.
So, but I don't. That's a whole lot of people. Like,
she might not make that roster, y'all.
And who knows if Becky's style is gonna change coming in. You know, she might run something completely different this upcoming season. But I will say this, and it doesn't mean anything. You take it with a grain of salt. Asia posted a series of pictures and some videos of her and Jewel working out.
Okay.
You see her and Dana working out.
Oh damn.
Oh damn.
I'm just causing just a little bit of confusion. Just a little bit of confusion.
Yeah, okay.
You know, no. I'm having fun.
Now Tula Plays say Dana is better than Tiffany Mitchell, so Mitchell will get cut. That's what Tulip says.
I beg to differ.
I beg to differ. I don't think Tiffany. You think Dana better than Tiffany Mitchell?
That's
Are
what
you
she
serious, Sister Tula?
That's what she said in the chat. I'm just
Tula. We talk about Tiffany Mitchell. Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. All right. Everybody got their opinion. Everybody got
and
their
then they're going to draft somebody at the 13th spot. Like B say, it's looking iffy to me. That's all I can say. It's looking iffy. Somebody got to go.
Well, I know one thing. Listen, I know one thing. At the end of the day, I want to see the Dallas game. I want to see the Aces game. I definitely want to see the Lynx. I want to see I want to see the New York game. Because Courtney gonna be, you know what I mean, on the Chicago facing the Liberty. So I want to see how they execute against the majors. And then, of course, I definitely want to see them go against the Storm. Yep. See how Skylar gonna respond to how Angel taunted them. I want to see that. That's something. That's must see TV.
We here for all the petty games.
We want all the smoke, all the petty.
It's must-see TV, but the WNBA still has not proven that they have the marketing prowess to really take advantage of the potential storylines and the power that they have coming in this upcoming season.
No. The WNBA is blatantly ignoring these storylines because they only want to push one narrative,
one product,
Mm-hmm.
one product.
No, they are fully aware of all this that's going on.
No, they want one product to be pushed.
Yep.
One product.
They are not ignorant in this. They know this.
And it's crazy because you have somebody like Kathy Engelbert at the head of the Snake,
and she is,
who comes from the background that she comes from, like a huge financial conglomerate where marketing is the essence of everything that they do. And that skill was not transferable for her into the WNBA. So that you don't even surround yourself with the right type of marketing experts, and then get some young folks in there. You got to have a balance. You got to have
Could
a
it
mix
be L?
of.
I got a question for you.
Mhm.
Could it be that the owners were just pieces of garbage that they didn't want to listen to her?
So
now it's association. Now you know how that association is. I mean, overall, me and you know how foul that association is, as far as owners is concerned.
That is a possibility. Y'all know, aside from like producing, I do marketing consulting. And so one of my clients, my current clients, is a college. It's a community college, but the system is very, like, they operate in silos. And even though it is a bigger system, each department, if you will, so I look at them as teams, they kind of operate in their own way, but you still have guidelines. So WNBA is the college, it's the league, right? And then the departments are the teams, and you have the respective deans and VPs that are, over each department. But I think that might be a possibility. But at the end of the day, it's kind of a catch-22. You can be an owner of a team, but if you don't have a league to play in, then you butt out. Vice versa, you're the WNBA, you're the league, but if you don't have a team like then you don't have a product to put. So they need each other. So I'm not 1,000% convinced that it's a thing where the owners don't buy in. That should just be a part of the finished product anyway. Like, who doesn't want to market their business or their product?
Connecticut.
What they marketing though?
DC.
That's the other thing. You can still market, like you can have a piss poor product and still market it. We see it all the time. How many times do you turn on TV or even on YouTube and the ads pop up, or you see a commercial for an ad for something that is really a garbage product? Like, you couldn't pay me $1 million to eat at Burger King.
No.
But they running commercials. It's nasty.
No.
It'll kill you, but they still run. You
And
understand what I'm saying?
You can't pay me to eat, not a burger.
So you have these companies that put out bad products, but having a bad product doesn't stop them from marketing said product.
But there's forces at play in my opinion. Just that you can't pay me to believe that they don't understand the growth of women's sports have exploded, and that it will be better if they market more stars instead of putting all their eggs in one basket. The only way you could be making what we call a mistake is to be fully conscious that you are doing this for an agenda. I don't know no other reason, because
brother.
Any consultant that you bring in will tell you exactly what I'm telling you, and I'm not in marketing. So you can't pay me to believe that they don't know this.
Right.
I just think they want. It's just like if I tell my children that we only gonna use this type of trash bag, and that's all I buy is those trash bags, they're gonna think that's the best trash bag ever known to man until they leave my house, because that's all I'm providing them with. They are pushing this narrative.
We on a D block.
They pushing this narrative. Now, for what reason they pushing this narrative? It's easier for Kathy to just push this narrative because she don't have to have she don't have to craft marketing for 12 different teams. She can just craft marketing for one.
But it doesn't even make sense, especially coming out on the heels of the inaugural season of Unrivaled. And you see how successful that was, right?
My point.
So you have all of these investors, whether they're individuals, funds, or corporations who invested and are continuing to invest in Unrivaled. Look at the Unrivaled season is over. Ally is one of their biggest investors and partners. And they didn't just stop once the Unrivaled season was over. Guess what they did? NASCAR is going on, and they went and wrapped those cars for the races in Unrivaled logo branding.
Preach.
So they're still keeping Unrivaled at the forefront of everyone, of the conversation, and on everyone's lips. Now you got what we call cross-pollinating marketing, or cross marketing, where you have people from other industries. Yes, it's still in sports, but a different niche within sports. So now you got motor car racing, or sports, whatever you call it, racing, race cars. And now they're marketing this 3-on-3 women's basketball league.
So
And Kathy still has not learned a lesson. Like, there's so much they did this college tour that they just launched. They didn't even market it. No one even really knew about it.
But so why would Kathy Engelberg do that then? When it's right there in her face. Explain it to me. Why would she do that?
Ego. You have some people that are just stuck in their ways. They think they know what's best. They think that some of them will convince themselves that they're playing the quote unquote long game. It doesn't make sense to us as consumers, but I'm not just a consumer, and there's other people who be in our shows and in the chat and in the community who have professional backgrounds as well, and marketing backgrounds. And like you said, Keisha, you don't even have to be a marketing expert to see the obvious. And some people will die on the hill of what they believe is the right thing, the best thing. Not even the right thing. It's like they think this is the best way to go because of ego and pride, especially when you have someone who's been successful in a certain lane and their formula has worked for them for so long. And then you put them in another environment and they still try to pull from that same formula. They're going to ride that thing to the grave.
Well,
And I
that's
think that's what we
crazy.
have with Kathy Engelberg. She doesn't show me anything as a commissioner that makes me feel confident about, even with the projections of the WNBA and what was released today. I think it was, and they generating billions of dollars. There's no way that the WNBA is still in the black with those kinds of numbers coming out. But that's the reality.
$2.8 billion came out today.
Yeah.
2.8 billion. Hey, hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Hey, shout out to Brother Leela Muhammad for the $5 cash app. I thank you, brother. Support me. Hey, y'all, if y'all want to donate to the show, man, y'all already know me, Keisha, and L and B. We work hard for you. If you want to donate anything to the channel, you can do a super chat or a super sticker, and then do exactly what Brother Lee did. He did a cash app. I appreciate y'all. You know we got new shows coming, and we finna really talk some business, do some business, and make this thing pop, man, on these YouTube streets. So I thank y'all. Go ahead, El.
Go ahead, Keisha.
I was just about to say, I just don't understand how unless you just you got to be laying under a rock not to know that they got other. I mean, I seen, and people talk about Asia Wilson all the time, but her shoe dropped at a at stores, right? The shoe dropped, Them people was wrapped around the block.
Corner. Yeah, don't believe the
trying
hype.
to get them shoes,
That's
man.
you giving up content.
I started to do a video. Them people was down the street waiting in a line to get them A1s, y'all. I haven't seen nothing like that since when you was rolling around with trying to get Jordan.
Jordan, them A1.
Let me tell you something. I don't stand in line for no sneaker. I looked at it online. I said, "Oh well, I might have to get it online because I can't be doing. I can't be standing in no line." But them people was wrapped around down the street waiting to get the first A1. And you're telling me she's not. You're telling me she's not marketable. Miss me with that.
Exactly.
And they ain't talk. Listen, the Clarkers, they ain't talking about that.
And the WNBA didn't post nothing. A video of them people wrapped around the corner.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Again, Kathy is, I don't know if it's because we're starting to see more of these women own their voices and raise and elevate their platforms with their voices. There's a lot at play. Like we're seeing a different league from a talent perspective and a personal brand perspective than we have in years past.
Break it down, El.
Right. And so when Kathy came in, the league that we see today, and I'm just talking about from the perspective again from how these professional women athletes are owning their voices and creating their platforms. You got podcasts, you got these brand deals coming out, you've got all of these different elements and things at play that weren't in play before. So now you feel like you don't have control over your product. That could be a big blow to somebody's ego who is used to calling the shots. Now, much like when you get, I'm kind of backtracking a little bit to go back to your question, Keisha. Much like when you have a company or a business that has a franchisable model, essentially that's what the WNBA is, right? Like it's a franchisable model. It's the main thing. It's the league, it's the main company, if you will. And then each of these teams are franchisable models, meaning you got to come to the table with some money. So if I want to go and open up my own McDonald's, and be an independent McDonald's owner, I still got to buy into, I got to become a franchisee. And in order for me to become a franchisee, my money has to be right. All of my numbers got to be right. But also, I have to adhere, even if I'm going to operate my McDonald's location in the way that, I want. And it could just simply be something like, I'm gonna give you a 2 for 1. I can do some things. Like I have some freedom and flexibility to do some stuff, but there are core principles, business principles as a franchisee that I have to follow under McDonald's guidelines. And this is where Kathy is missing it, or whoever, just the WNBA as a whole, as a business model, needs to operate in this way and say, in order for you to be an owner with a team in this league, these are the things that you're going to have to agree to do. And then you eliminate, the this big shift or imbalance of where you see a team like Phoenix Mercury or the Las Vegas Aces, where they're spending all of this money. They got the facilities, they're doing the marketing, like they're killing it. But then you got the Chicago Sky and the Connecticut Suns and, some other ones, and they're not doing nothing. Because then there's an imbalance. You got to create this system where everybody has it. So then it makes each team more enticing to come to. It should not be any reason where you have a star player like somebody like Angel Reese and people want to play with her but don't want to come because they don't have the proper facilities.
Miss L, can y'all hear me out
Yes.
clearly? I'm on my phone and I apologize. Just let me know if it's bad. You're taking into account everything you said. It sounds more of like a player focused business model, and the players are your product, but you need a consumer to make revenue. And unfortunately, is that what I understand with this, a lot of times this conversation, we go into what the W and how their money making plan is. Unfortunately, if you're forcing everybody to adhere to one standard, the teams that don't get the merchandise sales, the ticket sales, so on and so forth, but they had to spend the same amount of money as, say, like the New York Liberty, who are in the NBA arena, and you have to pay people who show up to work the stadium, do security, this, that, and the third. You're gonna have other teams operating at a greater loss, and the only people who are gonna want to be owners are gonna then be people who are billionaires with money to throw away and don't give a damn.
But it's no different than the example that I gave. You can open up a McDonald's in the hood and not be as profitable as the McDonald's over in the suburbs. Like you're going to have different, like they still have the same standard. If you come to the table, then it's your job as a business owner. If you're like, I want to have this business model, I want to become a franchise owner, then you got to do what you got to do to make sure that that business it succeeds.
Facts.
That's the bottom line. There is no, well, this one is doing better than me. Then what do you need to do? That's why you go and you assess, you look at your numbers. What's your ROI on your investment? I don't know nobody that like losing money.
No.
That's
So
true.
if you're
But there's
losing,
still
then you need to make
certain
adjustments.
markets are not going to make the same amount of money, regardless, depending on where you at. If I have a McDonald's in the sticks, right, and there's only 10,000 people that live there, I can only at most hope I get 10,000 worth of customers, as compared to somewhere that has like 500,000 people. Well, then the opportunity for earning opportunity is much higher. And say for example, like Connecticut, right, where they're a small place there, they're in a casino, but I mean the Connecticut market, people, it's not that many people in the immediate area there for them. And then you're competing with the Boston Celtics and the New York market. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I get where you're coming from, but marketing should still be done because I put it to you like this. Just like in the NFL, some teams are in better markets than others, but that don't mean they don't still market. To not market at all is crazy. It should be all L is saying it should be a standard like franchises for McDonald's. These are the rules and regulations. If you want to buy into having your own team, you're gonna have to market just like the rest of the teams, or you can't buy this franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what I would say is this.
Because it's a franchise of the WNBA.
What I would say is this. L can also contest, and Wody and B, Sister Keisha. Do dry wells have water?
Now you know they ain't got no water.
All right. Hell no, right? A dry well wouldn't be called a dry well if it had water in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, these places and these teams are placed right now. When we had the W of last year, they had what they had. Okay. What they getting this year, next year, and the year after that are strategic places that they're giving the green light to build stadiums and teams to bring prevalent to those cities, those towns, and those states. Okay. What I'm saying is this. The W that we had, like L said, that ship has sailed. It's gone. But what Kathy had to deal with was what was there. And what was there wasn't down to the bones, L. It was not, I believe, me personally, that the teams mismanaged and mishandled the players because they were able to get away with it. And the way that they slacked in a lackluster show of faith in promotions, that is not on Kathy. Kathy is what L is also. I understand and absorb what you're saying, especially how you bringing it. But Kathy could only be the rah-rah person and campaign for those ones or those teams that are conditioning themselves to bring in more people. But we have seen in the WNBA of the 28 years that they were just running a welfare market. That's true. I will say it and repeat it. They was not taking care of the players. That's true. All of the teams don't fall in that bracket, but it's, hey, 4 for 12, that's a bad damn number. 4 for 12 is a bad number. So what I would say is this, and I know both you and L definitely gonna speak on in B. As a woman that want better, as a woman and a woman with business integrity, you have to be able to put some type of polish on your fingernails at some point. So when does this get cleaned up, L? When does this, I mean, just give me a projection on when does this get cleaned up? And what we watching has been horrible all the way to where Angel had a damn filthy rag hanging from a window pane, walking into a broke down, closed up rec center that eventually was a situation where it was a bad look for Angel Reese to be coming into her rookie season. Go ahead, I'm done.
I think it just goes back to what I've already shared and what Keisha has also shared, and that is a couple things. There has to be some change in leadership. Now, whether that's a new commissioner altogether or whoever Kathy has around her in leadership roles, or a combination of the two, I don't know. But it goes back to what I'm saying is if you take this approach, this franchise model approach, then you eliminate those raggedy types of things happening. You have a high level player coming to an organization. You mean to tell me y'all couldn't go to Wintrust Arena or even a hotel like
It
in
don't
this
cost that much, L.
in Chicago of all places
in the crib?
where
You
y'all
just
got
didn't want to do it.
Now I
exactly.
was saying what Miss L was saying on that is the way I can see I have a solution for that, but then it becomes unfair to the teams that are doing well. It's not necessarily that you raise the standards and then to get into the things that we've been seeing in our world sphere, but you can technically lower the standards to where everybody has to meet the standard where the lowest earning teams, just being fair to looking at everybody's books and say, okay, this team, this is what the base level everybody's been making. Everybody has to come up to the standard. Then you're basically lowering the standards, and nobody can go above that. That's where where you had Joe Tsai, who and Brooklyn Nets owner, he was able to afford to do more for the Liberty players as well as the Phoenix Mercury and Suns owner, and of course Indiana Fever owner. But you know, all those team owners that are also owners of NBA teams, they're able to do more because they kind of just absorb their WNBA team under the NBA franchise and share resources, right? And it becomes a more favorable place for them. But then it's basically all those owners that have NBA teams, they can't do extra for those WNBA teams if you're going to lower the standards. That's the only way you can actually make it kind of fair.
Voting
So
man.
So those
business
teams that are
isn't
not
fair.
making
Let me
can play on an even play.
business isn't fair. Business isn't fair. No, we're not talking about
Then
fair.
what I was saying, the problem with what you're saying on Miss L with the franchise model, that type of model is then you're basically saying only people who make a certain amount of money are allowed to own teams. And if you lose money, so what? You're gonna lose money, but you're gonna spend your money. And
So
then
Take
maybe
that
that way
damn
not
it,
team
so
out that city.
okay.
Take
No, no,
that
no.
team out the city.
No,
Fire the doggone commission.
exactly. So here's
It's
the
not
thing
up to our
about
standard.
franchise models. You have to come in with a certain amount of money.
Yep.
So
You can't just buy McDonald's.
if you, let's just say, and this is really, really a low number, you only need 50 grand, 100 grand. Let's do 150 grand to have a WNBA team, right? 150
Mm-hmm.
grand to start a McDonald's. That's just to get started. So if that's all you have, you can expect to struggle because now you haven't accounted for your operating costs. You haven't accounted for your talent development programs. You haven't accounted for product price increases, market share. You haven't accounted for any of that. So whoever just, I think it was Brokaw that just said it, you gotta like be intentional with where you're building. Just because you have the money to come in and own a WNBA team doesn't mean that you should. You don't go and set up in a
There's a
market that
well
isn't profitable.
that's dry, have water in it.
Did y'all know Columbus, Ohio, that I was born in Columbus, raised all over the world, but born in Columbus, Ohio. Columbus, Ohio is a test market. It's where every corporation that you can think of, from Abbott to
The
Wendy's
Midwest.
to Anheuser-Busch, they all start limited brands. That's why Les Wexner came to Columbus and bought up all of these houses right around the high school that I graduated from to build his own little community for the limited brands, which I ended up working for in the marketing department. So we had Bath and Body Works under the limited brands umbrella, Victoria's Secret under the limited brands umbrella. This man came to Columbus because he knew that that was a huge test market. Now, if he would have went to Gary, Indiana, it wasn't going to be the same. You understand what I'm saying? So as a smart business person, it's not just about, oh, I have the money to do this thing, but where am I going to set up shop to do it?
I understand what you're saying, and you know what? I'm with you on that. So now my question then would be: Is are you taking this stance on the existing teams, or was that a scope you were looking at for the? Because we have the Cleveland Rockets are coming 28, and those two teams, Tempo and the Portland team.
Detroit
So
also
three
is
more
in
people,
negotiation.
and they want to talk, and they're talking about Jack. They're trying to get to
Nashville.
around like 20 numbers. They're trying to get to like 20 teams, right? So that's like 8 more potential teams. Because there's such a booming interest right now, they're trying to capitalize on it, right? They're talking about bringing back some of the old team names. They got the rights for some of the old team names. Cool, all cool and well. I think they're looking at cities that have like a huge college fan base, or maybe not a media team, so they can be the pro team for the area. Like say Alabama, right? The road Alabama Roll Tide. That's they pro team for them. But that's college again. Like me and Miss Keisha was having this conversation the other day. The college fan base is somewhat different. I don't know if you can absorb some of those college fans unless you're taking some of those college players from that market, right? But other than that, that's what I was asking. Are you talking about existing teams or these new teams coming?
I think it's across the board, but part of what I was saying was we were addressing the issue going back to the marketing. And Keisha asked the question, why do I think it is that way where you have some teams that are marketing better than others? Or do we think it's a team thing and not a WNBA thing? So that's how the conversation started. But if we're looking at the full thing, it needs to be across the board. Now, it's going to be much more difficult to do with existing teams because we don't know what their contracts and whatnot look like the language for all of that. So it might be harder to shift things now, but for sure, the new teams coming in it needs to be that way across the board. Otherwise, we're going to continue to see this kind of disjointed marketing and business operations that are happening, where you are,
I would
and then it makes it,
assume
and then it makes it, it makes the product of the WNBA as a whole a difficult one. I think that's part of what we're seeing with the numbers. And you got some NBA teams, like I think it's 4 that own WNBA teams, and people are always talking about the WNBA is not going to be profitable. If the NBA pulls out, then pulls out, then we're not going to see a profitable league. But part of that is because due to the things that we're talking about right now. You don't know how to run a business and market the business well. And so you're always going to have, when you talk about a fair advantage, business is not fair, which is part of the reason why we see top talent wanting to go to other organizations, certain organizations over others, because resources are important. It should not be that we're in 2025, the year of our Lord and Savior, and you got teams that don't have facilities for their players.
Sun Tzu
yeah,
said,
unfortunately.
go ahead. Sun Tzu said,
And
business is warfare.
and then another thing is with so much, we have so much technology and so many resources. You mean to tell me we can't? Marketing should be cheaper to engage in, not harder, because we have so much technology now.
Mm-hmm.
We do so much stuff online.
Unrivaled taught
Like,
a
come
master
on.
class in how you
Check it
handle
out.
digital marketing for a league. And guess what? The young lady that was the head of marketing and content development, she's only like 24, 25 years old.
Yeah, because I mean, I just don't get it. Like
This for Bodie
before,
Mac.
like before 25, 30 years ago, yeah, people was flying here and flying there and trying to get people to market and go set up meetings and all that stuff. Now you don't have to go nowhere. You can do all this from your house. You can talk to this sponsor, you can talk to this player, you can go online, you can start a following, you can start a group, a community.
And
It's
Keisha,
so
check
much
this out.
easier now.
And you have AI.
Yes.
AI, you have so much at your fingertips, to
I
your
was just
point,
gonna
that there's
ask Bodie Mac that.
no excuse. There's
There's
no
just no
excuse.
excuse.
I was gonna say, what if we got AI right now in the palm of our hands? The Eli Musk. This is to you, Bodie Mac. This is not. We're not talking about 2010, 2015, or 2020 when the pandemic hit. We have now, in the last 5 years, since we didn't boomed in the technological department around the world, we in America have boomed in technical and economics full circle. Like the smallest thing makes $1 million now. I know L know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I know what you mean.
what I'm saying is this. Why would I buy a team and build it in Connecticut, which is the size of Toledo, Ohio? Why would I take a team in Toledo, Ohio, and not refurbish a team in Houston, Texas, which is bigger? Plus, what happened was it was mismanagement. When they did the investigation on that team, it was mismanagement of funds. Why wouldn't we go back to Houston and we continue to build in these small markets? And there's big markets that's wide open. I mean, Alabama, that's cool and all, but who the hell? I mean, my mama from Demopolis, Alabama. She born and raised. My people.
We stay with the markets.
I would say now, if something else that came to my mind, this is yet to be seen, but we got the Valkyries, right? Coming and the 100, you're saying about 150 to 200 million franchising fee they've been giving these teams, so on and so forth. What Miss L was alluding to though is these teams coming in, you got to have a certain standard. Now, why I brought up the Valkyries is I believe we might, we don't know what they did, but we might get a peek into what some of these new teams coming in, what they're gonna do. I don't know if the Valkyries are gonna be attached to Golden State or they're gonna be something independent of the.
They already did. They already said that they
Gucci. They Gucci because they attached to Golden State. So it is what it is with them. It would have to be more so. And then the Cleveland team, the Cleveland Rockets team, that's going to be in Cleveland. They probably
Indiana Fever.
They're like, again, what the other one? Toronto Temp. What was that third?
Toronto.
All those teams, matter of fact, all the teams that was named except for those speculative teams.
Backed by NBA teams.
Yeah, they're kind of going in a market where NBA team is, so they're probably going to be just end up being the sister team. And you think about it logically why they may be doing that. They can be supported with the services and the facilities. They can basically just, hey, we don't have to build you nothing per se new. What is better than NBA facilities, right? Let's be honest. Like, hey, we're in Toronto and you can use the Toronto, you know what I mean, the Toronto Raptors facilities. You know what I mean? If you're the WNBA team here. So it's kind of like, so to speak, killing two birds with one stone. I'm not too against it because then you're still getting the top of the line, state of the art facilities if they're allowed to use it at their leisure at any time, just like the NBA players are. So
but
I'll say
hold on, Waterback. Just think about this. Indiana, we all agree, is in a small market, right?
Hit the like button, y'all.
They're in a small market, right? Right?
Yeah, but
Yes.
they got an NFL team too. Like,
hold on. They are
NASCAR.
still in a small market, right?
Yes.
Okay. They, even before Caitlin Clark came there, they were still, and they were losing every year. They were still marketing that team. Right?
Yeah. Yes.
On social media, everywhere.
The gentleman has a vested interest as the owners of the Pacers too, though. He does have a vested interest.
All I'm saying is, if they can do that in a small market, then it could definitely be done in a big market, right?
Yes.
The big market teams, though, what I'm saying is, and I just want trying to be absolutely clear with it. The big market teams, though, as you said, the Liberty, I guess Phoenix is big market, Vegas, right? I don't know about Seattle, but I've never heard nobody complain about Seattle. But overall, Seattle, the Liberty, the Aces, and the Suns, they actually, even though they don't always necessarily show up every year in the box office if they're not winning, but they do it. And I think all of those two are also billionaire owners.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is with that.
Most owners, most on millions, billions, most owners have millions of dollars, y'all. They can do it if they want to. That's my point. Some people neglect their organization. All Elle is saying is there should be a standard that if you don't adhere to this standard, then you can't be an owner.
The New York Jets should have been out of the NFL, for as I'm concerned.
They still making money, hand over fist.
But no, I'm just saying the way. See, you're not going to never get with a New York Jets fan. Okay, you're not going to never do it. But I'm saying because the organization has never won anything for as who they institute in and out of the organization. You just saw 35 years of bad business with the Bears. Bad business where people did not want to come to Chicago, and they just Fields was the last quarterback that they ruined. Okay, there are big markets that ruin players. Mm-hmm. Derrick Rose got worked to death. That's why his knees came out, because he never got an opportunity to sit down. He got destroyed. So it was in the Anthony Carr was like, where we gonna get these players from in the WNBA? It's more than what you think. It's more players than what you think. Look how big this draft is. What you think next year's draft gonna be? What you think the year after that? You see these freshmen right now that's in college, they playing on senior level. I mean, it's infectious. It's almost in every school. They got a freshman that's doing senior jobs on LSU. That's on Texas. Wherever you go.
Bro, Claude. These colleges got better facilities than pro teams.
Yes, they do. Yes, they
do.
And crazy. It's because of what me and Elle saying. You can't have a damn team. You can't have a team.
Them colleges getting tuition too, though. So I mean,
I'm saying. Look, that's not the point, Walter Mac. If you gonna run a team, if you're gonna have people putting their bodies on the line, you have to have the facilities to support that sport.
Chicago ain't never had a facility.
Especially look at injuries. Okay, perfect example. We all saw it happen and it crushed many of us. We saw Juju go down, right?
Right.
She is with a top program. Keck Medical Center is right in my backyard. They got the best of the best. So she can get immediate care, top of the line care. Yep. Now, if these young ladies are going from, like to Keisha's point, they can go from schools that have all of these resources In addition to them getting NIL deals, in addition to them being on full scholarships, you mean to tell me that these billionaires can't make sure that their professional level players don't have the same or better opportunities? You get somebody like Angel that gets hurt, they don't even have the facilities or the doctors to give her the proper treatment. It's asinine.
It's crazy. You shouldn't be able to run that business.
You should not.
You can't have people. You can't have people putting their bodies on the line where they can crack their knee, crack their ankle, and you don't have anything. You don't have doctors. You don't have facilities in place for when this stuff happens.
Let me tell you something. I got 3 kids, and 2 of them grown, and the other one is on his way to being grown. If I, as a mama, neglect my kids in any way, you best believe some people coming to take my kids, because they gonna tell me I'm unfit as a mother to take care of the very thing that I'm responsible for. As an owner, you have a responsibility. You don't just get to throw up your millions of dollars to say you own a team and then you don't do right by the team that you own. And so there should be a standard for owners so that it's not even about a level playing field, but at the very least, these women, many of them who are mothers or want to become mothers, their wives, their daughters, their sisters, they're the breadwinners of their family, and they're not even making, some of y'all on here listening now make more than WNBA players. And they don't even get, you got college players that are making more than professional level players, but because they love the sport, they love the game, they are willing to risk it all. And as an owner, you can't do right by your people? No, you don't deserve to have a team.
By your 12, 13 people? 12 or 13 people? Yeah. It's my daughter broke her jaw freshman year. And she went to a private Christian university on scholarship for her sport. She broke her jaw. They called me. It was during practice when she broke her jaw.
Mm-hmm.
They called me. They got her to get seen and all that stuff, x-rays, MRIs, all that stuff they do. Next call was we doing a surgery because her mouth was wide shut. It was horrible. So then after they did the little surgery and got her back to where she got back to her room, all kind of stuff happened after that. Sports therapists, physical therapy and mental therapy. Because a lot of athletes, when they get hurt, they deal with depression because of that injury. Mm-hmm. All that for a kid in college, a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
And these women, I think it's atrocious. I forget what player it was that got hurt, and now she's not going to get paid at all. Like,
and that's a very real thing.
Like, really? We dropping people like that?
That's a very real thing.
You don't have no kind of insurance or nothing for nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just, and these are college students that are having this thing. And women's sports, as we know, Wody Mack and L, don't make the money that the men's sports do at the college. And they are still taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know they will get sued out their mind if they just leave kids in their dorm room with broke jaws. Right?
Yep.
Should be the same thing on a pro level. You shouldn't be able to run a team if you're not going to be able to provide everything that goes with dealing with athletes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And I agree with you, Anthony. In the chat, he said, y'all see why Fudd stayed. It's a lot more money in facilities, and you're absolutely right. She talked about wanting another year to develop more, and she's coming back, she's coming off of an injury. She wants another year, but also looking at the current state of the league. And then you throw in the CBA conversation. That's a whole other thing. So if I'm eligible to declare for the draft, but I'm also eligible to play another year in college, guess what I'm doing?
I would stay.
I'm staying too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm staying too.
Well, not
especially if I have injury history.
Right. Oh yeah. My bad. Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
No, what'd you say?
My camera. Is my camera not working or something? Oh, this shit crazy. No, I was just saying. I find it odd though that UConn is still battling for a championship though, but AZ Fudd made it her business to announce this now. I just find it odd though. The timing is odd, and people keep asking Paige the question. People keep asking Paige the question, and you can play word semantics with it. You could take people at their word. The last interview I remember, they asked her, is she going to the WNBA after the season? She said that's the plan. Not even a definitive yes. That's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still like she hasn't even given like a, a definitive answer to will she be coming back. She'll be declaring for the draft. So who knows? Let's see.
No, she had on her post that she said she'll see them next year. Whatever the stadium name is that they play in.
Oh, you talking about AZ Fudd?
Yeah, she said I'll see y'all next year. Now my only thing with that is like, girl, you knew you was gonna do that, so why you go through the whole pomp and circumstance of the senior night?
Through all that?
Through senior night, you had your parents up there when you doing senior night activities and whatnot. You could have just, but I get it. It's it's a business even in college, and if she didn't participate in senior night, then people would have already came up with their own speculation. She's not declaring for the draft, and this draft is gonna be interesting. It's going to be interesting because AZ ain't coming out. Is Paige going to come out now, or is she going to stay another year? Is she eligible to stay another year? Is Flau'jae going to come out? It's a lot of variables.
AJ going to stay another year.
Yeah.
See, players like Flau'jae can come out because they're making money outside of, she'll continue to make money. So she can come out and she'll be
Paige
fine.
and Flau'jae, they're going to be all right.
They're going to be all right.
Kiki Efren going to be okay.
Yeah, it's just some other people that
Sonya Citron, she gonna be all right.
I guess she's not really she don't have a lot of deals. Is what I'm saying.
Sonya Citron gonna be okay.
Okay.
Trust me. Everybody needs Sonya Citron. They fighting over her right now.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the money she's making.
Oh yeah,
that's 79,000.
She got an NIL deal, so she all right.
Well,
listen. One thing about it, the Irish take care of their own. I mean, Ella professed to that. All of them girls got their NIL deals, and they really listen. Most of the ones that you see got their NIL, but people, high-profile teams like UConn, Notre Dame, LSU, the Gamecocks, all of them Gamecocks got 8 girls on NIL right now.
Oh no, I agree with that, bro, Claude. I understand that completely. I'm talking about once you leave that school, them NIL deals stop. I'm talking about you in the W. You need brand deals for the W. If you don't have those deals, you are dependent on that 79,000.
Shoot, Angel was the first to the $1 million in the NIL deal. So
yeah,
hey, it is what it is.
Players like Angel and Flau'jae gonna be all right. The players like Isaac Fudd, she doesn't have deals outside of college.
Mm-hmm.
So if she comes out and don't have any deals and she on that $79,000 salary and she get hurt and end up in Connecticut, some podunk crazy place, she gonna get messed up.
Mm-hmm.
So she should go back.
I'm glad that she did stay another year. I'm glad. I really am. I'm glad that she did end up staying another year. But you guys, listen, I got to get up tomorrow. I got a show I got to do at 11 o'clock. I'll send you my transcript for tomorrow's show.
That's not completely true, T. Camila. I'm going to tell you why. Some of those NIL deals, they will continue, but a lot of them don't when you don't play for their team anymore.
Right.
A lot of the sponsors in Texas and Louisiana, you stop playing for Texas, you stop playing for Louisiana, they don't continue them deals. Now they might work a different deal with you, but they won't continue that
subsidiary deal. Yeah,
they might work different deals with you where you'll come and still be a brand for them, but they don't just have to continue, because there's a lot of kids on NIL deals who don't really do anything. They just giving them that deal. But once you say you don't want to be the part of the Tigers no more, they don't continue that no more.
Yeah. So
the big names do, but not the smaller ones.
Y'all check us out, man. We got the Players Club coming with me and Sister Keisha. This is what y'all seen tonight. How we got 205 people in the room. If y'all would like to give a super sticker or a super chat to donate to all of the things that we got going on. Also like and subscribe. Let's pass the donation pot around. Let's give a donation if we can, if we will, and if we definitely like the content of what we bring in. Of course, tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. from to 12 p.m. it's 1 full hour of my crash out room with the gingerbread man. See, I'm the owner of the crash out room, but the gingerbread man will be there, and he will listen. He told me I bet not say SHIT. I'm just saying, that's what the gingerbread man told me. And say, but I said, I beg that differ. He said, shut your ass up, Brother Cloud. I'm going to be the gingerbread man tomorrow. So y'all can come and check it out. It's about things that piss me off. We're going to have 2 topics, on every show to crash out on. And also you'll be able to be a suggested guest to come up, in the future. Also, you guys definitely will be able to see more and more production from. I don't have the trio. Coming up with me, K-Sap, and Sister Keisha. I don't have that in my format, but the trio with me, K-Sap, and Keisha, the full court trio. We airing that every Friday, but we also got another day that we're gonna give you. So you're gonna have strategic days of when we're gonna open our production. And I appreciate everybody that come in. So we need donations and things that we do ask for donations. We do.
I got a super chat.
We do ask for it. Okay, hold on. Let me give it to y'all. Let's go. Okay, hold on a second.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money.
Shout out to Kia Young. Appreciate that. You say, Keisha.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. So the thing is that we're linking arms and locking arms in this community. This is an extension of Simply Ball Dropping podcast with my main man K-Sap. We appreciate K-Sap for all what he does, all that he do, the things that he's put us in and shown us, all of the time that he takes out with us in the graphics and everything that you see. Sister L, I thank you for everything that you do, everything that you will do, because we putting your ass to work, getting your 10% and shut the hell up. That's all. But definitely,
for your expertise.
We definitely got people that's here that are award-winning people, quality people, qualified people to help us, and we definitely gonna exploit that. I appreciate every single person that came out with our subject today, and it's good to cover this, man. I thank y'all for everything that you have done, everything that you did in the past, and everything that you will do. So also support my shea butter, my whipped shea butter. Y'all get it in 3 to 5 days. Heals all marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and all types of skin ailments. Download my music. My music is on every platform. You can go to iHeartRadio because I am an iHeartRadio artist. That's right. You go to GINGAHBREAD space man, and you can go and download the music on every single platform, every single solitary platform. And then you also can listen to the Bread Makers. Well, our Bread Makers album is released. We appreciate you supporting. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel. And if you join the channel, you will become a bread maker. And I got something big coming for us this May. And this summer, you also, every member will get a t-shirt, a Bread Makers t-shirt, every single member. And I appreciate y'all so much. T. Camila, I love you. I appreciate you, Tiffany Cole, baby niece. I thank y'all for being here. I see everybody that's in the chats and the comments. Sister L, always, it's a blessing to be your friend. It's a blessing to be your brother. It's a blessing that we are united in spirit. Sister Keisha, you already know that I love you. I thank you. I appreciate all the help that you give me, all the talks that I talk to you about. B, I appreciate you. You already know we link to the hip. I'm going to make sure that you all right. Brother K-Sap, thank you. We love you. We love you, brother. We thank you for everything that you've given us, everything that you have done, and everything that you will do. And listen, tonight, I'm going to leave y'all as I came. With another banger.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all. Good night, y'all.
We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Shots me in the club, spinning them ends, smelling like ginger man oil in my bins. Drop top down and I'm rolling 2 friends. Bread making everywhere, starting new trends. Look at baby girl, she looks so good. She said she